Hello and welcome to Dice Friends. This and everything we do is brought to you by you and your kind support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. And this episode of By Law and Order is also brought to you by Dragon Shield. You can check out their selection of board game sleeves, companion folios, and other great tabletop gaming accessories at dragonshield.com. And if you're looking to run your own Ravnica adventures, this is a great time to mention our affiliate link with DriveThruRPG. You can go to lrr.cc/DriveThruRPG, and anything you buy, such as your own Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica, helps us out. Thank you, and enjoy the show. Welcome to Session 3 of By Law and Order. Although Ravnica has a very lengthy entry in the Omen Hiker's Guide to the Multiverse, complete with detailed dress code requirements for the infamous Hellbender nightclub and a collection and rarity guide for the Parhelion trading card game, the plane's entire financial system is summed up in a single, succinct, bullet-pointed entry: socialism, but with fees. Because no Ravnican citizen, no matter how poor or wretched, is denied the necessities of life. But pretty much every Ravnican citizen, no matter how poor or wretched, agrees that there should be more to life than 3 round meals of mushroom porridge a day and an apartment so subterranean even a worm would call it a basement. And for all those things, one needs money, zibs and xenos to be exact. Exchange is simple. There are 100 zibs to a xeno, and a xeno is roughly equivalent to an Arcrosian gold or a Kaladeshi consulate chit. Prices in Ravnica vary wildly, and a snack and a simple cup of coffee at a neighborhood cafe can cost as little as 15 zibs, depending on how low a quality of food and clientele one is willing to be seen with. Although the Boros Legion and the Azoria Syndicate pay their members with their own coins, the vast majority of Ravnican currency is minted and distributed by the Orzhov Syndicate, partly because they are the guild responsible for the plane's financial management, but mostly because they've spent the last several thousand years destroying anyone who even thought about opening an independent savings and loan. Thankfully, when we last left our heroes, they were not trying to do anything quite that dangerous. They were simply trying to solve a murder that has been described by more than one person as awfully convenient, but only in the objective sense and not in an incriminating one. Certain party members were also, rather annoyingly, given additional instructions to catch the murderer as long as it didn't make certain people look bad, to catch the murderer as a pretense for investigating somebody who's only tangentially related to the case, and to ignore the murder entirely and instead find a substance that is so powerfully hallucinogenic that even after the person taking it dies, their ghost still needs to have a lie down. What's on the agenda for today?
Is it morning?
It's morning. It's a fresh morning. You had a busy day.
Yeah. I kind of want to. I guess none of us are together at this point, or have we all met up?
It's really up to you. Does anybody have any business they'd like to do by themselves before you meet up?
Not particularly.
Traditionally, Avenir goes into the office an hour early, just to make a good impression.
So you're at work.
Yeah, everyone goes into the office an hour early to make a good impression.
Right.
It's one of those places.
So work starts at 8.
So, you get there at 7.
If everybody goes in an hour early, isn't that just the time that work starts?
You'd think so.
In a technical sense, yes. But in a very real sense, also yes.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I noticed you didn't answer my email that I sent at 5 a.m.
Yeah. Good. So you're at work. Slock, what are you up to?
Slock is waking up very slovenly.
Okay.
Just kind of lurching around his apartment.
Right. So you're having breakfast, chilling.
Too much breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're getting ready for a big day.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Nog?
Valencia is taking Nog for a walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're at the local dog park.
Yeah. Hanging out with the rest of the puppies and, You know, I mean, Valencia towers over most of them, although there are probably one or two other Boros Mastiffs around. But yeah, and then he stops off at his favorite little coffee cart. There's nothing special about it. The coffee is terrible, and it's his favorite one because it's on the way back to his
Right.
house.
I feel like a lot of Ravnican businesses function in that zone. Is like, what's the advantage of your cafe? I'm a block this way as
Yeah.
opposed to a block that way.
Yeah.
Enor, what are you doing?
Oh my! Well, we just woke up in our condemned equivalent of a Chuck E. Cheese down by the waterfront.
Is this would be an undercity thing or an overcity thing?
Definitely an undercity thing.
Undercity,
This is not high class entertainment. This
Do you want to make it a? Do you want to make it a Cackler's?
I mean, I was going to say that or Rack D cheese.
Rackety cheese?
In another campaign I ran, I actually invented a Rakdos equivalent of Chuck E. Cheese called Corson D. Cacklers.
That is absolutely what it is.
It was shut down after a while because despite posting an impressive KDR, the staff, just the retention was bad.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, Enor, previously working for the Azorius as a person who would condemn buildings specifically, knows how to get past the sort of spells that they keep from allowing vagrants to just, come in and set up shop.
Like
So-
you've done.
Yes.
I think it was Corson D. Cacklers, Grill and Child Casino.
Can you win children?
No,
No,
Okay.
but kids are the best gamblers.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a casino for children. It's quite wholesome by Rakdos standards.
yes, yeah, exactly.
Did it have like an animatronic?
Sure, yeah, it was a Rakdos Cackler.
Yeah. Okay. Horrifying.
Cash only, right?
What have you done with the place?
Anyway, we put up we set up a small bioreactor in the skee ball machine for growing the shrooms.
You took some shroom spores yesterday.
Correct.
I said that you are pretty good at growing mushrooms, so I think that you'd probably have gotten them to germinate, we'll say.
Yeah, correct. Last time we planted in some spores, and yeah, hopefully finding out whether or not we are dealing with the scarlet zoom cap or not.
All right, well, I mean, there'd be one way to test to see if they're related to the scarlet zoom cap,
Surely there are other ways to know, though.
but this would be fast and immediate, and I would get to tell you something.
Do you want to meet the raise board?
Enor, you could never catch
What?
the saddleback Lagak.
Look, if there are 3 things I learned in prison, it was a couple other things and how to microdose.
All right, you're just going to microdose?
If that's how I have to figure this out, then sure.
I just want to give you options. You don't have to take them at all.
How deadly is this?
Well, so you're going to microdose?
At the microest of doses.
Can't believe you're not going to share.
All right, roll me a Constitution
You don't want
save.
to wait until you're with your pals?
Yeah. We can
Who's
take
going to
care of
Sherpa
you.
for you?
Yeah.
All right, looking for Constitution +3. Oh, Jeebus. Okay, 8. Cool.
8. Okay.
You've got
Good
blue
news
eyes. You've
and
got-
bad news. 1, this isn't what you would call the traditional Zoom cap experience.
Ah.
However, you now have a bonus of +1 to any perception checks until your next long rest.
Also,
however, second, however, as ingested, these things are not ripe as far as you can tell. And so whatever ingredient that makes you feel excited and is interesting is sort of overpowered by the part that just makes you feel a bit sick. So you have a -1 to any con saves until your next long rest.
All right. I can deal with that.
It gets even worse now.
But I would describe you as very mildly stoned, maybe almost imperceptibly.
Cool. So,
You just get
standard
that-
operating procedure.
The dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And it just got easier to take more drugs.
Yeah, I think Ian, actually make me a I'm good at doing drugs check. However, whatever role that's nature, knowledge, like whatever you think applies most to you personally.
Nature sounds good for that. Let's call that 23.
23.
Damn.
These are not ripe. they're not mature yet. They're small, like and it's not mature in a different way than they just need to grow bigger. So
You need to dry them. And
Is that
cure
because
them.
they're less than 24 hours old?
That might have something to do with it.
They need to ferment.
I think if you could figure out how to make them do their thing, these would be mwah.
You're supposed to take them with a little orange juice. It really enhances the experience.
I guess the real question is, will they keep me altered in an altered state when I am dead? Is that something I can?
No,
Okay.
no, these are not. Even at a microdose, you can tell this is not the kind of stuff that would like make your ghost high.
Okay. This is not what we're looking for.
So yeah, we're extrapolating from this then that the mushrooms that we found are not the cause of why he's gone. So we now have no idea why he's super high, or the ghost was like that.
Right.
So it's not just a matter that they're not fully developed.
Yeah, I don't
This
even
is
know
the
where these
wrong
came
stuff.
from at this point.
Okay. And are these the spores that we got from the agency investigators, or the ones that we pulled from the body?
They're the same spores.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
You have like for what they pulled from the body, you have a printout of like here's the molecules that are
Right.
in it, but you don't have it because they pulled it from his stomach. So if you've
Okay.
got a sample of that, it would be like stomach acid and stuff.
Right. I'm just wondering if like there's the possibility that they gave us something different rather than
this
what
is-
they got.
This is what came from underneath his fingernails.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, so he was also microdosing.
He was macrodosing.
Yeah. Okay.
What was under his fingernails was after sausage slime.
Yeah. After sausage, bread, and spores.
Well, the bread we put there
Yeah, and the spores were in the after sausage slime.
because we used y'all use the
Yeah.
bread as as the matrix to
Right.
like
Right.
hoover up the sludge.
Well, shall we meet up?
I think that makes sense.
All right, where are you meeting up? Are you going straight to the Orzhov, or are you going to do anything else first?
Well, I think we wanted to go to the Demir pamphlet stuff, right?
All right.
Yeah, I think like it should be a fairly quick like couple of minutes with Franca,
Sure.
right?
All right. Well, in that case, you'll all meet up at. This is convenient for you because you said you'd gone in to do a couple of hours worth of work anyhow, right?
Yeah.
So we'll say that Franca is going to ask to meet you at the Mind Grind, which is a cafe close to the Time Picayune's offices in Goshen Heights, which is the same neighborhood where the offices of manufacturing standards and all of the other Azorius offices are.
I still can't decide whether the bar near to the Azorius offices is called the Last Chancery or the bar.
Both are good.
Yeah.
Why
right?
not both?
Yeah, maybe there's two.
So you're all going to meet there, and you're going to go there. So this area, Goshen Heights, as you will know because you work here, has always been pleasant. But 2 years of a small and steady influx of new residents relocating from other districts has meant that the financial bar in Goshen Heights is finally high enough that businesses can afford to spend money to look cool.
Damn.
So the Mind Grind, you get there, and it's one of those cafes that's all right angles, pale wood, and crisp white tiles. The seating is ergonomic but firm, so it looks both elegant and uncomfortable to deter long-term stays. The barista has tattoos and the kind of haircut that if you had would make you look ridiculous, but they look great.
One of the haircuts where if you showed it to your hairdresser, they would give it to you.
Yeah, they would. Well, they might go, are you sure?
And then you
Oh.
would cry.
Yeah.
Oh, you want that?
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah, give me the flea
You
bag.
think you can pull that off? Okay.
Did they do the roasting in this place too?
Yeah, we'll say there's a roaster in the back.
So is this one of those coffee shops that's like uncomfortably warm too?
No, they have a pretty good they have an air exchange system. You can see that there's pipes running through, and they're frosty because there's some sort of weird frost. There's literally a frost weird circulating. That's what passes for
Ritzy.
HVAC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is a frostburn weird literally Maxwell's demon?
Oh no.
Do you use them for air conditioning? Right, they're hot on one end, cold on the other. And you just shunt them back and forth.
The multiverse is a closed system, Cameron.
But is each plane a closed system? Can we just shift all of our waste into I have a use for the omen paths.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's like it's the garbage barges. We just start shoving our stuff in.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. And then just like, you just hang out next to the Kaldheim omen path because it's got a nice cool breeze.
What if we just set? Sorry, we're going way off track. But if we start shoving all of our trash into Wrath, because isn't that place just like a giant furnace?
Yeah, it's an incinerator.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't know. Seems kind of rude. Some people still live there.
They should stop.
And if they're going to stay, they need jobs.
Yeah.
I feel like you, as a member of the Golgari, would be against it because that's kind of the whole Golgari's whole deal. Is you're like the people who are making the base sustenance and like composting and recycling.
That's our waste. That's union work right there.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can the Golgari recycle literally everything?
I'm gonna say it's pretty magical.
I don't think you survive as a Eucheminopolis for 10,000 years without recycling literally everything.
That's fair.
If you try hard enough, you can
can
recycle
recycle.
anything.
There's
Great.
there's a 10,000 Xeno penalty for breaking a ceramic urn. It's just like, no, that's trash. We can't do anything with that.
If the Golgari find that you throw out a glass bottle after using it less than 5 times, or for 5 different substances, then you're in hot water.
They send a millipede to your house
Yeah.
with a pamphlet.
Yeah.
So there's a menu and there's a community announcement board because, of course, there's always these things in coffee shops.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to read the community announcement board?
Might as well.
Yes, please.
Number 1, sing with the Selesnya. All are welcome to join the Selesnian World Soul Choir. Gather, hug, and sing popular standards such as You Belong with Tree,
I'm gonna hate all of these.
Dancing in the Park, Like a Prayer, bracket to Matt Selesnya, Ravnica, I Bless the Rains Down in,
Oh,
and This Is How We Do It. Acoustic guitars available on a first come, first served basis. Plenty available.
What about tambourines?
Oh, I'm sure they have tambourines too. They'd love for you to come out.
This Is How We Do It is kind of the perfect Ravnican, like,
Yeah.
weekend party song. The way I think, if you were from where I'd from, then you should know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the Golgari sing-alongs are just as fun and less preachy. Mm-hmm. Family Swamp Ball Day!
Sweet
Exclamation
Simic
point.
Combine.
Bum, bum, bum.
Family Swamp Ball Day in big font. 16 Selesny, Derek Butts Swamp Ball Aquadrome. Bracket 3 blocks from Kazina Park. Kapitza Dirac versus Mosbauer. Bracket 5th District Champions. Come watch Ravnica's fastest growing sport and meet Mr. Sausage. Free admission and free hot dogs for the first 500 attendees. Co-sponsored by the 6th District Chamber of Commerce and His Excellency the Living Guild Pack's Endowment Fund for Ravnican Reconstruction.
When is this taking place?
The 16th.
And what's the date right now?
The 9th. You might have remembered that somebody you were talking to said that she had an important game coming up in just about a week.
Yeah.
Anyhow, well, there's one last one, and this one is rendered in heavy Gothic font. Rejoice! Let faith find its way to the masses, for it will herald the greatest returns upon the vesting of your interests. Introit 116, the Gospels of St. Lacament's compulsory debentures.
Yours off are weird.
Yeah. Huh. Maybe is the 116 the interest rate they're currently offering?
It just says Introit 116.
Introit 116.
INTROIT.
All right, we drop absolutely everything else that we're doing, and we investigate this one post. I roll initiative.
I mean, do you want to roll me and inspect? Like, do you
Yeah,
want to look at
sure.
it? Do you want to take it? Like,
It's weird enough that I'm just like, I'm gonna click like on it, I guess. But yeah, let me think about this one for a
Oh,
second.
but then it starts showing it to all your followers. Hey, nat 20.
30.
You really take it.
okay, you're looking at this, and it seems pretty generic. It's printed on the same kind of paper that like all of like the interest rate booklets and like financial like whatever stuff that they hand out when you're signing loan documents is printed on. That is pretty much bog standard. It could have come from anywhere in the 6th district. So you're looking at it and you're sort of puzzling it over and why it's interesting. And you remember when you looked at that message board over in the Greaseways, the Greaseway as it's called. Hold up. I got to jump back to it. You remember that you saw another announcement, and that one said, "Do not fear." This is because you got a nat 20. Rejoice when calamity finds itself among your people, for mayhem is the root of opportunity. And this one said Psalm number 116. The 625 sacred orisons of financial management.
Psalm 116?
Psalm 116.
And this one is
Introit 116.
Introit. INTROIT?
Yes. I will tell you that if you look that up online, you'll see it's just another word for like religious-y writing-y bit.
Oh, okay.
That could be sung or could be read.
Rejoice. Okay, yeah.
So, and yeah, I don't know. It's an awfully weird-looking poster to have in an awfully cool-looking coffee shop. Are you going to just... Or do you want to take it, or do you want to just leave it and just sort of think about it?
I'll commit it to memory.
You'll commit it to memory. All right.
Does it look new?
Yeah.
Like a fresh, or is it being kind of up there for
Oh, no,
a
it
while?
looks pretty fresh.
Okay.
I imagine there's a lot of unhinged stuff that winds up posted on the message boards. Like, it would be like, I don't know, I do the equivalent of snapping a picture of a particularly unhinged post on a lamppost downtown,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Ravnican message boards, I mean, we'll have a whole little Omen Hiker's guide to them later. But Ravnican message boards are pretty well like regarded by the community and stuff like that. So typically people will take down stuff that's just unhinged ravings and not like, and you know, sort of. It's usually you don't see too much mess on them.
Okay. Unusual.
Yes, it is unusual. All right.
Mainly, I'm just kind of impressed at the combination of uncomfortably high benches with uncomfortably low tables, and
No
how it just
padding.
kind of like makes it impossible to work.
Yes, exactly. It's
Yeah.
designed for sitting and looking cool and then leaving so they can pay for their fancy Frost Weirds air circulation system. All right. Would you like to... So you've checked out the message board. Is there anything else anybody wants to do with the message board?
Do we want to leave anything on the message board?
You can leave something on the message board. My fingers are over the keyboard. Tell me what you want to write on the message board. You may get a response.
A sketch of the corpse, and underneath it says, "What's an opinion about zoning that has you like this?" Don't do that.
No? Okay.
Nog leaves his business card on there.
All right. Are you open for more business?
Yeah.
Do you want to... Is there a message you want to say on there?
Oh, wait.
Like, do you want to write something before you tack the business card to the message board, or just leave it up there?
I just leave my card there.
What do you have? Like a... What does your card say? What's your slogan on your card?
Oh, gee. Well, of course, my card said it. I mean, it's an agency kind of thing, right? So it's got the name of the agency, and then has my official title of Detective Nog. And the tagline underneath says, "If you're looking, I'm cooking up some clues."
Are the ellipses in there?
Yes. If you're cooking, I'm looking. Ellipses for the clues. For the answer? Yeah, for the answer.
Okay, so if you're looking, comma, I'm cooking, ellipsis, the answer.
Or the
For the answer, or just
for
the
the
answer?
answers. For the answers.
Okay.
Yeah.
40
Great.
answers.
All right. Well, that is now placed on the message board, and
Great.
maybe somebody will contact you.
Yeah. Do we have phones?
You get magical messages.
Right, I guess I have my reboot.
You have your reboot boop boop, and things can be referred to you from the agency. And also, it's a D&D setting, so just if somebody needs to get a hold of you, they just will.
Yeah, cool. All right.
They'll send a messenger.
But you'll have to actually look for the person if you want to talk to
Great.
them.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. And then after doing that, I go look at their pastry display.
Oh, well, they do have a menu that I've prepared for you. There's thermoelectric cold brew, which is 20 zibs. This is pricey. There's handmade puff pastry with mushrooms and soft cheese for 25 zibs. And then there's a cookie with oatmeal, cardamom, and salt for 25 zibs.
What is cardboard?
It's like a spice.
Oh, like a spicy spice, or
Like a fragrant spice.
like it's so like
Like it would go in a cookie kind of spice.
right. But I've never tasted a smell.
Imagine like a cinnamon, but not.
But then that's just the lack of cinnamon.
No, it's
How
something
can
that's
the- how
not
can the lack
cinnamon,
of
but
a
it's
spice
something
be
else.
to have a
No,
spice?
we're not talking about the ontological absence of cinnamon.
Right.
Make me a perception check on this barista.
Sure. 18.
This barista is an extremely cool-looking college student from
Yeah.
Kapitsa Dirac, and you can tell by their immediate deployment of the word ontological they're pursuing a philosophy degree, and you should probably not engage with them in debate because they've been waiting for this.
Well, it's less of a debate and more of a genuine question as to what I'm consuming.
Oh, like a spice. I don't know. It comes in pods.
Right, but
You
does
grind it up, and you put it in the cookies.
But how
Gives them
would
a nice flavor.
Could we liken it to a flavor?
Cardamom.
No, I know. Yes, but when I'm eating salt or something salty, I don't say it tastes like salt. I would say it tastes zesty.
I'm gonna
What?
eat a cookie for a cop.
All right, well, I guess I can get you. I don't know. Do you think it might be too zesty for you?
I don't know. I still have no idea what cardboard tastes like.
Would you like to try some? Would you like a sample of the cardamom cookie?
Sure.
All right. She breaks you off a chunk of the cardamom cookie.
I sniff. Nog sniffs it a little bit, and like kind of leans it down for Valencia to take a little sniff, and she seems okay with it. And I take a bite.
It tastes like. Now I've got to come up with a real word thing that's not cardamom. It tastes like.
Wait, is this not a real spice?
It is a real
Cardamom's
spice.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
It tastes like curry, but not spicy and curry flavored, like sweet, like salty oatmeal butter cookie, but with this kind of like
Nutty, fragrant.
fragrant,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a curry, but 1/12 of it.
yeah,
Okay.
spice. It's unusual but good. All right, that'll be 10 zibs for the sample, please.
Avenir, pay the lady.
Why?
I don't know. I just thought I'd see if it works. How about this?
Do you want the rest of the cookie?
Yeah, and then I'll pay you the full meal deal.
Yeah. 25 zibs, please.
Great, sure.
You buy your cookie. Anybody else want anything?
You know, this tastes like the absence of cinnamon.
Yeah.
What was the mushroom thing?
You have a handmade puff pastry with mushrooms and soft cheese.
Ooh, what kind of cheese is in that puff pastry?
Oh, you'd know better than it. It looks like it's a vegan cheese, so you can tell me exactly how it's made.
Okay. Slock's nostrils kind of expand, and almost like the aroma kind of gets sucked into the nostrils, and oh yeah, that's a nut cheese right there. Slock would like to purchase 2 of these
All right, you purchase 2 of them.
and eat them.
Okay. Once you have all of your stuff, you can sit down, and while you wait for Franca, you can make me a perception check about the cafe as a whole. Did anybody get drinks?
Yeah. Avenir would have just gotten a drip coffee. Black.
Okay. 10
I grabbed
zibs.
the water.
Nope.
I grabbed herbal chai.
Herbal chai. All right, what's everybody's perception?
21.
16.
18.
All right, but what did you get, Cameron?
1.
Oh, Cameron, this is pretty good coffee. Everybody else, you notice looking at Cameron and Avenir and Slock's coffee, there's a subtle black and navy blue motif tastefully printed into the coffee cups.
Yum.
Franca's here. Hi, everybody. This is what do I owe you the pleasure of this visit. I have a feeling that you'd like some information from me, reporter extraordinaire.
Why is she in the coffee?
What?
I've been up since 4 a.m.
Wait, is she in?
No, she's not in the coffee. She just walks in.
Oh,
Okay.
You were just-
Okay,
I was confused. I thought Sock was going somewhere with that.
no, you just like you see like a blue and black shape or whatever in
Oh,
the coffee.
like,
I thought she was like astrally
Oh.
projecting herself into
No,
the
she's
beams.
walked in through the door because she works like a block away. And she if you're coming to meet her, she came. Now she can go for lunch early under the guise of having a meeting with a source.
Right.
Well, in that case, hi.
Hi.
How's it going? It's good to see you again.
Oh, it's going very well. We're working on some profiles and stuff like that, so that's kind of fun, doing some things. But what's up with you? What do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
We were hoping to ask you about the Omen Path Hiker's Guide to the Multiverse.
Is your boss interested in imports and exports?
I don't know, actually. It's just a
Interesting.
weird thing.
Oh, yes. So, do you want to hand her over a copy?
I hand her the page that we found.
Yep, this sure is a page out of the Omen Hiker's Guide to the Multiverse. It's interesting,
Why?
If I tell you some things that I know, are you willing to tell me some things that you know?
I know about things.
That would be very good because all of this murder that happened last time, just after the last time we got together, is very interesting. But your guild, she looks at you, Avenir, has put up a publication ban, and it's honestly cruel. All I can say is that a prominent business person has died, and that I don't think it really encapsulates the story, does it?
Well, I mean, at least it's accurate.
Yes, we are very accurate here at the Times-Picayune. But anyhow, yeah. I think that the Omen Hiker's Guide to the Multiverse being here pretty much proves that there's an Omen Path here in the 6th District. But I have heard that whoever has access to it is being uncharacteristically quiet considering how much profit can be made. Did you hear about the one that opened up in the 5th District?
No.
There's a line of carriages stationed outside waiting to take travelers back and forth through it, working as basically a courier system.
Where does it go?
It goes to some place called Dominaria.
Huh.
Is there a lot of air there?
I don't know. I haven't been through, obviously. I'm working out here. But I hear it's not so bad, but we got more people coming in than we have going out, interestingly enough.
I'll have to check out this Dom area.
Yeah. Anyhow, they've built a tourism information booth across from this Omen Path that opened up in the 5th District, and it's already had such success that they're already expanding it. They sell the Omen Hiker's Guide there.
Where's it printed?
Oh, nobody knows. I don't know if it's brought in or not.
I mean, printing, though, right?
So do you want her to look at the paper?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look particularly special, but I will say that this isn't printed on newsprint. So this is probably printed not at a newspaper like the Times-Picayune, which is, of course, an upstanding publication. The District Times, which we know is a less upstanding publication, that's the direct competitor to the Times-Picayune. I would say you'd be looking at a book press or maybe an academic press, someplace that prints books, not newspaper. Or flyers or anything like that.
Do you think it was printed here?
Here? Could be. Interesting for it to be here.
Okay.
Do you want to see if she's telling you the truth?
Yeah. Ear for deceit. So when making an insight check to discern lies, treat a roll of 7 or lower on a die 20 as an 8. Well, it's a 10. 15.
15? So, as far as you can tell, Franca is not lying to you.
Okay.
She genuinely does not seem to know where this thing is printed, but she does seem to be telling you the truth about her opinions about that it wasn't printed at a newspaper, it was printed at a book press or an academic press or someplace that makes poetry books or novels, right? Some, a press like that.
Right, for printing, bound materials rather than...
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is the difference, not the large format tabloid presses. The paper's too thick and it's too nice, and it is well bound.
Okay. Avenir has the linguist ability, which just means like I forget exactly how it works, but what I'm getting at here is like, does it read like it was written locally? Avenir doesn't know, like, do other planes speak the same language we do?
I'm going to say outside of this campaign,
This is
they
now official WotC canon.
I'm going to say outside of this campaign and no official canon, they have to, because otherwise, how do people communicate when they go
Yeah.
across planes?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Kellen's going across planes and he just talks to Amalia.
Yeah.
So there has to be some kind of universal language.
I always assumed it was like some sort of like, Doctor Who TARDIS thing where your planeswalker spark just translates for you.
Yeah. Jace did not, in fact, come down with the worst flu ever the first time he planeswalked.
Yeah, I'm going to say that there's got to be some sort of common universal language outside. But I will say that from this, it is clearly whoever is writing this really does know Ravnica. Like, this is like not, like, there's, as far as you can tell from the page that you're looking at, there's no misinformation here.
Right. So it's somebody, and the Ravnican section you said is bigger than.
It's bigger than almost every other section combined.
Okay.
But if you, all right, I mean, you don't have a whole copy of the guide yet, but if you're going to go and you're going to see that Ravnica is very developed compared to some of the other places. You have a lot more going on. It's just been revealed that you are the cosmopolitan hub of the multiverse, or at least one of them.
Are they tracking who comes into the plane?
The plane?
Like there's
Like
an
that
immigration
through
service.
through the omen paths?
Oh, there's Azorius people everywhere, obviously, but you can't really control it because the Omen Pass seem to be a little interesting. Like, sometimes they're there, and then sometimes they're not. There was one in the 7th District that was only there for like 3 days. They didn't even have a chance to finish the tourism information booth. But the one on the 5th District seems pretty stable.
Starting to feel like, maybe there's a chance that there's a Omen Path in the 10th. Or sorry, the 6th District.
Yeah, I think that given Bruna's speech, that's likely.
Do you think he knows?
Hard to say. Bruna's a pretty quiet guy. He generally keeps his nose clean and tries not to make the news unless it's an announcement for the Chamber of Commerce, which, is not very easy for my job, but it does mean he's been reelected so many times. It's hard to say if he's up to no good or if he's just wants in on it because it would be a money-making venture.
This is me just spitballing because we're, sharing ideas. and
We're all
stuff.
friends here.
We're all friends here.
Absolutely.
What if the Omen Path is in that hole?
Or even deeper.
Like maybe that's the reason why water or whatever keeps coming through and stuff. Maybe it's an Omen Path in the bottom of the sea from another plane, and then this is like the bottom of this hole. You know what I'm saying?
The bog? Well, that would be very interesting. Would put a pin in certain people's plans.
I'm circling this.
Nobody dares to go into that bog. So it's pretty easy to cover up.
Yeah.
I mean, we could dare to go into.
What if we just went in the hole?
I mean,
Hold on. We gotta one thing at a time. We still gotta figure out this murder.
yeah. It could help us figure out the murder, but I will say this. As a stupid man that was a stupid teenager, even as a stupid teenager, you didn't go in the bog. Just that's a non-starter. But we could be different.
Yeah. We could change history.
You could be 5th level characters and not teenagers.
Yeah.
So speaking of this murder, how are things going, Franca? Turns her attention to you, Nog.
Things go great. Have you heard of this new spice?
Cardamom?
Yeah. Oh, so you have?
Yeah, the cookies here are really good, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they're delicious.
Delicious. So is the spice connected to the murder?
No, I just enjoy cookies.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Did the victim enjoy cookies?
I mean, presumably, who doesn't like cookies?
Well, lots of people, honestly.
Are you not a cookie person?
Oh, I love cookies. But I've heard that the victim was quite an unpleasant person, and unpleasant people tend not to like things that other people like.
That's fair. Some people just like to be different for the sake of being different.
I hear that there's also some sort of delay with what is going to happen now that the victim is deceased.
Yeah, I mean, I assume because he's dead, he can't do anything anymore.
This is Franca making a check on you. She doesn't do a very good job. She's going to drum her fingers, and then she's going to look at Avenir.
Uh-oh. Hi.
Oh,
Stone-faced killer.
yeah. How about how do you feel about working for the agency? I've heard they've done a lot of working with the agency. I've heard they've done a lot of interesting things in the Tank District. But your boss can't just love them, considering they're kind of usurping your authority there.
Well, how do I want to structure this sentence? Avenir remembers his public affairs training. He uncrosses his arms and adopts open body language. He smiles. Well, the legal authority under which the agency operates was ratified under the Guild Pact. And as such, the Azorius Senate was party to writing that legislation.
Yes, I did know that.
I hope that helps.
I think that if you want any more of my help, that I would be glad to offer it, but I think you'll need to contact me again, perhaps when your investigation's a little bit further along. I look forward to hearing from you.
I look forward to that as well, Franca.
Bye-bye. She leaves.
I love it when government and journalism work together like they're supposed to in order to prevent people from looking in on the centers of power.
I don't know. She seemed really
Preventing
confused.
misinformation.
Yes, exactly.
She seemed really confused about what being dead means.
I think the Demir actually have a pretty good idea about what being dead means.
I mean, surely, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, of course you can't keep doing things. You're dead. Weird questions.
Weird questions. She's just trying to find out what's happening.
Yeah. No, I know. Naga's oblivious to this fact.
Well, anyhow, I think if we review the facts, I don't think she's told you anything that you couldn't have basically figured out, that it wasn't printed on newsprint, and I don't think that you told her anything that she didn't already know. So I think overall it was a courteous check-in.
Yeah.
But nobody seems to owe anybody anything, which is probably good for you guys.
I
To be
agree.
honest with you.
Only the Demir favors probably ain't great.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well, now let's get out of this cafe before I slip a disc.
Well, time to go see those the Orzhov.
Yeah. I guess we're just dropping in on Ogavin.
Oh, yes.
We gotta go to the bank.
Yes. So,
Hey, remember how we didn't kill your boyfriend?
Wink.
Even though we totally could have, and it would have been nice and legal.
that would have been very... Oh, wait. Make me one final perception check before you leave.
15 on the die. So that is 27.
The cook is wearing a King's Icor and the Warboar shirt.
Oh, a classic band.
Classic band. All right. Oh, and that funny poster's gone. It disappeared sometime while you were
What?
talking to Franca.
Huh.
A huge stream of people has come in and out, though. It's the kind of thing that you wouldn't have even noticed that somebody had taken it unless you'd rolled really high.
Huh. Weird. Has it been replaced with anything, or is it just gone?
It's just gone.
Does this place have security cameras?
No.
All right.
Was anybody sitting next to the bulletin board?
Yeah.
That was there when we came in too.
No.
How badly do we want to know where this thing went?
A little bit. Seems
Do
prudent.
you have an ability?
Yeah.
All right, do it.
Let's detect, or not detect thoughts. Let's locate object on it.
All right. So you cast locate object. I'm going to quickly check the rules for locate object.
I can also locate object.
Yep, it's a good one. Basically, if it's within if it's familiar to me, if it's within 1,000 feet, I know where it is.
All right. You can follow the direction of its motion.
Yep.
All right. Well, then I will say that you can that you will find it in the pocket of a teenager walking away from the cafe with a takeout coffee cup.
Follow that teen!
They get on the subway and they go to school at Kapitsa Dirac and blend into the crowd.
Are we still following the teen?
I mean, you're at Kapitsa Dirac now, so you can attempt to.
Where's the teen?
Oof. How long was the spell? Was the
10
ride?
minutes.
Yep. What was the spell? How long was the subway ride?
We'll say you can track them for at least a few minutes.
Okay. Where's the teen, Enor?
Can we chain our locate objects?
You have to be familiar with the object.
Is he not?
Well, we'll say Avenir is very familiar. You got to name it says describe your name that an object was familiar to you. I will let you track this person to a large 200 level lecture classroom, and then for that you're going to have to try and your spell's going to start to wear
Yeah, at that
off.
point,
and
I think
at that
that's
point.
fair. Yeah.
So they're in a 200 level lecture,
Oh, wow. Okay.
What's the lecture on?
biology. Are you knocking on the door?
Yeah.
All right. The professor down at the bottom says, "Yes."
Hi, I am Nog. This is my associate, Mr. Slock.
Thank you for having us. It's great to be here.
My colleague, Avenir.
You okay?
Uh,
And an ex-con.
this is Enor.
No relation.
Wonderful. Do you have something to contribute to the reproductive systems of Crovods? You can see there's a big Crovod wang up on the projector board.
Dudes be packing.
Very good point, Enor. And speaking of packing, we're on a police investigation.
Oh!
Yes, and we feel that one of your students may be holding something that is relevant to the case we're working on.
I mean, I didn't say that.
I thought that was the whole case. Why we were following this thing?
No, it was just a weird thing that we.
Oh,
I asked if you wanted to know how badly you wanted to know where it was.
why
and
did
you
you
said
just let me
yes.
go? I thought we were. I
You
thought
did-
this was like prudent to the case.
No, it was just a weird thing that we saw on the bulletin board.
But
and we're
now you're at the top. Okay, so imagine, if you will, like a 300 person lecture
Yeah.
classroom where it slopes down to the bottom. So you've got the professor, she's got the projection board behind her. There's just bisected drawings of Crovod anatomy in front of you. People were already tittering at this point in the class, and now you've interrupted her. And she's going to say, so you're looking for something important related to your case, and you think it's here in this room.
Yes.
And she's going to say, all right. And then she's going to say, security. And they're going to lock down the classroom. And then everyone's going to have to get up. And then you can search all of these people if you'd like, if anybody doesn't fess up. Do you have an idea of who it is?
We have a general idea.
Basic, and I give the basic description of his appearance from behind.
All right. So you're looking for a medium height humanoid in a dark hoodie and dark pants. So that will be half of the class.
We're going to be here forever.
Yeah. All right. Anybody who's feeling especially moody today, empty your pockets.
That's everybody.
Great.
They're
We're
all
narrowing
19.
it down.
No. I'm going to say if you want to spend 1 hour, you can recover this from kind of an emo-looking guy who's just deeply embarrassed.
Why did you take this paper, son?
It looked cool. I was going to put it in my scrapbook.
Let that be a lesson to you.
Making zines is not a victimless crime.
Hey, man, there's a lot of good zines out there.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But
Let that be a lesson to you, kids.
He's very annoyed.
Crime doesn't pay.
What's it? So
good job, boys.
what? Now this kid's name.
Yeah.
Should we name him? I think we better name him.
Yeah.
They could definitely come back. All right. So this is a human. We'll say 19, pretty young and inexperienced. Looks pretty scared of you guys and is just like confused. He just basically took something because he thought it looked cool, right? You know, I seen some other ones around town and I thought that's neat.
Wait, where else have you seen it around town?
On like message boards.
Oh, anywhere else?
Yeah, over in Kazina Park and just names like some random neighborhoods.
Okay. You ever seen the person who put them up?
No.
All
Got
right.
any more of them on you?
No.
Okay.
Who among us has not taken a particularly unhinged thing down off a telephone pole just to marvel at it?
Yeah.
That's the vibe you're getting from this kid. But you found it, and now you have it in your possession.
Great.
It is completely unharmed, except it's been folded in four, and then when they were announcing that everybody was going to get searched, lightly sweated on.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time. This is very crucial to the case. And we'll let you get back to your insect dick.
It's more of like a horse dick, but yeah.
Wait, have I been looking at crawls the wrong way?
No, Crovods.
Oh,
Crovods.
so different. Yes,
Very
my bad.
different.
If you want to look at crawl dick, I found some other images on some message boards. that
Oh,
might-
okay.
Actually, I believe it's more like an ox penis.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because crovods are like big oxen. They have like horns that stick out like this.
Right,
And then
right.
and then horses are more similar to like there's a beast on Ravnica called a dromad that
Yeah.
is horse analogous. We'll
Okay.
say.
Can we move on before we get into their birth practices and rituals?
Yes, absolutely. Which turns out are enthusiastic and vigorous. So, hey, crovods out there having a good time.
Power
Get it.
to them.
Yeah.
They're great. You are now going to be, we'll say, 90 minutes late for your appointment with the Orzhov.
Oh, we had an appointment to keep.
A short subway ride back, a mere 15 minutes later, and you find yourself in the Basilica Quarter.
Hey.
There are stately churches / banks all around you, and the streets are fairly busy. There's lots of people coming and going, but most of the traffic seems to be heading towards Admina Cathedral, and its massive spires sort of tower over all of the other buildings here. So even though it's 500 meters away, it's not that close to the subway station, but it seems closer because it's so much larger than all the other buildings. So, do you want to go there, or do you want to try to talk to some NPCs while you're there, or on the way?
Let's just go to our appointment.
All right.
I wouldn't talk to people in real life, and I won't talk to them now.
Yeah. Fun fact: the last time you came here, I prepared a whole list of NPCs for you to talk to, which you ignored. So this time I put the exact same list in. I just copied it, pasted it in, and they have once again been ignored. One day, investment none, we will talk to you.
Tune in
Investment
for
none?
Bylaw and Order 3.
We missed investment none?
That's fine.
Bylaw and Order 3. Azorius Drift.
So you walk up 500 meters. Admina Cathedral, like all Orzhov institutions, goes heavy on the gold, plush fabrics, and constant reminders that both life and debt are eternal. So after you pay your involuntary 50 zib tithe to get into the door, you walk up these beautiful marble steps that are covered in rich black carpets with like white accents around the edges, and there's gilded pillars with vases of lilies. And as soon as you're done walking through this beautiful thick carpet, a thrall flies down and like sweeps up the carpet. You know?
I still get scared every time I run into one of these things.
Bad news. At the top of the stairs, there is the whole cathedral is gated off, and there's a turnstile being manned by a thrall.
Oh, God.
The thrall looks at you, and it grunts, and it points to a small sign that says "Normal entrance free, express entrance to Xeno."
What's the difference between the two entrances?
Well, if you look up, you can see that the normal entrance goes off to the right, and then there's a queue of people that stops fairly close to the turnstile, and they all look bored, and they're clutching numbered like tickets with like numbers on them, and all the tickets are white. And then the express entrance goes off to the left, and there's nobody in front in that line, and there's a yellow ticket dispenser on the left side.
Do you get a per diem?
I was gonna say, well, I go, excuse me, we're here on official agency business. As you can see, I've got my badge here, and we've got a direct line with Mr. God, how do I forget this man's name?
with it would be Prelate Gobrin.
We've got an appointment with Prelate Goblin, and we have to go there right now. So we're just gonna step on through the express line here.
And he'll gesture you to the normal line. You don't get in. The Orzhov do not give discounts just because you have an appointment.
Oh, but this is not just an appointment. This is official agency business. And if you don't let us through, you'll be an accessory to the impedance of the law.
Oh, I don't like that.
Is that two
pay.
Xenos dropping
Yeah.
in? He hands you a yellow ticket and then ushers you down the line. And then you walk down the left-hand side, and you can see that the left line sort of mostly follows the right line, but the right line's doing that Disneyland line management kind of thing through back and forth along the pews. And people who are still corporeal are sort of sitting on the pews, like looking impatient and annoyed and waiting and stuff like that. And the ghosts are all just standing there because they don't need to sit anyhow, but this line is not moving. But you walk past all of that. So you as you wind your way, you get as far as the transept. That's the part of the cathedral that crosses the other part.
Oh, yeah.
So that's sort of the back third. You get as far as the transept. And then there's another bar and another thrall and another turnstile. And it looks at you and it points to a little sign that says Normal Express free. And that branches off to the right. And Premium Express 5 Xeno.
See, Avenir, this is what by the book gets you. The rat race. Hi, my name's Nog, and I represent the agency. And we have an appointment with Prelate Goblin.
He ushers you to the free express, the normal express line.
What's the difference between the two lines this time?
Well, in the other line is still empty.
The free one?
Yeah, no.
Premium Express is empty.
No, in Normal Express, there's a bunch of bored people. It's a much shorter line. There's maybe only about 15 people in it, but all of them look really mad. Sorry, I'm just imagining them because they've just paid like $20 to wait in the premium line, and there's still a line.
Hear me out. If we wait longer, they wait longer.
That's
Let's
Several of the
waste
people
their
ahead of you are
time.
dead. They got nothing but time on their hands.
So,
I
like,
want that for me.
I assume they also have like the extremely generic banking posters up, like, you know, open a savings account, and it just shows some generic person being extremely happy while drinking coffee in kind of like a void, except the Orzhov ones say, you know, death and taxes.
Yeah. There's also, you can see that behind sort of this winding queue, and they're all going to the same place, which is the office at the back, which is, you remember the last time you walked in here, you just walked in because somebody would, anyhow, that's a different person in charge now. You just walked in, but now you can see that there's this queue that's formed, but you see that there's 3 massive 30-foot tall marble statues depicting the Orzhov patron saints of compound interest, debt liability, and insolvency. They have gilded robes and coin purses and certificates of indebtedness they're all holding.
You're less heavily indebted than you think.
Sailing the insolvency.
Yeah.
Was that the Crimson
The
Assurance?
Crimson Assurance,
Yeah.
from Monty Python.
Yeah.
So if you try to go through, they'll gesture you to the line. And if you try to fight them, they're going to call some Orzhov people. They're
Can
going to
I-
call some Basilica guards.
Is there anything that we can do to like distract? Like, what do thralls?
They're made of the flesh that is left over when they extract a ghost from someone. So they're like
Right.
unthinking homunculi. They're just like, don't let
Bank
anybody go
employees.
through here.
Yeah, bank employees.
Yeah.
What do homunculi
Can you
like?
conjure like illusions?
Oh, no. Well, partially.
I
Do you have,
can
like minor illusion or anything?
No, I can make a hand.
I can sneak by. Like I have pass without trace,
Oh, okay.
so I can get by.
Well, I mean, that lets you leave no tracks.
Oh, crap!
Do you want to just pay the stupid
Yeah,
throw?
I pay the stupid thing.
All right, he
No.
hands you a red ticket with a 2 on it.
Can I get
Hold
a
on.
receipt for this, please?
Absolutely, of
Okay.
course they'll
Oh
give you
my
a
God.
receipt.
They love
We are.
that.
This is the system is
Yeah.
broken.
Yeah.
You are greeted once you finally get into the antechamber by Syndic Luzdot. And he goes, "Oh, yes, hello, welcome to Admina Cathedral. How may I help you?"
We have an appointment with Prelate Gobrin.
Yes, many people do. But as you can see, we've had to bring in some line management.
Is that what that is?
Yes, there are many people that need to be seen, and we can only have capacity to see so many at a time. So I have brought in some improvements to keep things moving smoothly. I see that you are able to get to the front of the line relatively quickly.
Yes.
Yes, we do like to prioritize people by their ability to pay here at the Orzhov Church.
As with you.
Yes. All right.
Gesundheit.
Yeah,
We're here to see Prelate Goblin.
Yes, now. And what is this regarding, sir?
Well, we're here on official agency business regarding the vault, which had the missing lease and deed.
Oh, yes. And do you have the record retrieval fee?
Yes, it was already paid by the agency.
Yes, and do you have the second record retrieval fee?
Yes, that was also paid by the agency. They already got the paperwork all done.
Oh, yes, and do you have a copy of that?
It should be in your records. It was sent along.
You don't have the paperwork?
That's
looks
really
at-
embarrassing. I can't believe you don't have the paperwork. Aren't you the one in charge here?
So look around
Yeah.
in the office, and you will see that things are not as organized as they used to be. There's piles of paper everywhere.
Yeah.
There's boxes overflowing. There seems to be...
Oh, this is perfect then.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is...
it probably might just be in one of these like piles.
It's got to be in one of these piles.
Yeah, it was sent along quite a while ago. You should probably... If do you have our receipt? We didn't get one from you guys. You might want to go find that.
You should really get an assistant.
Yeah, that would really help out.
Yes. I suppose we can just assume that you have paid. I imagine you do think that we owe you a favor after you fetched young Master Ogvin after his trip to the Rubble Belt, from which we had presumed he would never return.
Yeah.
We could kill him if that's what you prefer.
Yeah, we could. I mean, hold on. No, what? We can't be killing people, you know. We're the good guys.
We can make the offer.
No, that's also a crime.
Well, if we do it, is it?
House of
No,
Milla.
this is Orzhov.
I remember reading things in the paper check.
Let's just call that an int save. 18.
Promoted.
Oh, good for her.
So she's not here anymore. Anyhow, after Lizdot begrudgingly lets you in, and when you say we could kill him, and after you're like, no, don't do that, like it flashes like, ooh, but also a flash of genuine like, I wouldn't though. And as you leave, and as you sit there sort of waiting for the final door to open, eventually 3 huge gruel musicians come out of the office.
Is that them?
No, this is a different band. And for gruel musicians, they look very upstanding. They have like thin shirts, they have ties, and their hair's all like, flattened out as much as a gruel can be. And they have all 3 of them are holding Is It plasma synths. This is a band named Elektarin.
Electorate?
Elektarin, which I'm going to tell you right now is Slovak for power plant.
I was expecting the Yeasty Boys.
Ooh.
I was going to expect Wild Impala.
No, this is a different direction they're going
Gruel
for.
talk.
That's a good one.
Fed by animals.
So make me a perception check when you see these musicians leaving.
15.
11.
16.
15.
Boy, well, he hangs out with some weird company, doesn't he? All of you. Those people are musicians, and they could also kill you pretty easily. There's probably a reason Lizdot hasn't just tried to assassinate Ogvin. Anyhow, you now get to see him.
Well, I like how the 3 of you were like, well, they could kill us pretty easily. And I'm like, I'm just dilt different.
You're just looking at the synths.
I can tell you if I was there, it would have gone down different.
We haven't ran into Dilt Biffrent yet.
All right, so you go and you meet Ogavin. And as you enter, he's like, bye. And then he sees you and he's like, ugh, work. So he tries to put what he thinks is a neutral expression on his face, but it's just a sneer. All right. Yes. Work. Yes. Hello. Yes. What can I do for you here at the Admena Cathedral and Banking Arena?
Do we have... Hi, Ogavin. Should we do the entire formal greeting?
No. How are you for? What do you want?
Oh, we just want to see the title and deed for the after sausage plant.
Oh, man, you and a bunch of other people. That's really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you should have it on hand then.
Yeah, me and those other people, we just laughed and laughed and laughed about how your vault lost it.
Yeah.
It's pretty embarrassing.
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a lot of stuff going on right now. Like, I'm kind of busy. So I don't know where it is, but it should be in the catacombs. And it's not like I haven't been doing anything. I swear I sent them thralls. It's not my fault they didn't come back. I'm obviously too busy. Did you not see the line of people outside? I don't have time for this.
Yeah, the new system seems to be working great. Do they get a little blue check mark when they pay for the
Pin.
Whenever they put something on the message board,
Yeah.
it shows up there. Well, so it should be down in the catacombs.
It should be in the I have looked for it, but I have other stuff to do. Ugh. Here, he tosses you a key ring. Tell Lizdot to take you down there. It should be in the sub basement.
Well, I mean,
any other pointers as to where we can find it?
I don't know. I haven't been down there in years, man.
What have you been doing?
Oh, all sorts of things. Make me a getting along with a young party boy check. Like a charisma, maybe? Charm him. Make him think that you're cool enough to talk to.
Oh, I rolled a 15. I also have, I have a charm him.
don't they usually know
I have charm
afterwards?
I have charm person.
Oh yeah, they know
They know?
afterwards. Yeah.
I rolled a 15.
All right, so if you've got a 15 on a charisma check, we'll say to, seem cool enough to get Ogavin to give a crap about your problems.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say you are genuinely pretty cool. So he's going to be like, oh, well, I've been up to there's been a lot of good concerts going on recently,
Nice.
got a new partner. It's working out
Oh,
really well.
congrats.
Oh, yeah. I like them.
Oh, you're not dating the old one?
Nah, he's on an interplanar tour right now.
We let him live for nothing. They didn't even They didn't even end up happily ever after.
Through the... How does that work? Would they have to go through an omen path?
Yeah. Yeah, they went through one in the 5th district.
An omen path? Do you know where they are?
They went to some place called Dominera.
Right.
Oh, this
okay.
Dom area.
Yeah, Dom area.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun, honestly.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm putting it on top of my list.
So
I
anyhow,
believe we have a sub-basement to check out.
That's so true. Look, a reason to not be in the same room as you anymore. And not just sort of
The agency will just pass along a modest fee for our filing purpose or our filing fee.
sure,
All right.
whatever. Send a bill. We'll see if it gets paid. But he likes you, so he likes you, Slock. So he said, maybe I'll see you at a concert sometime.
Yeah, definitely.
Who are we looking for? What was
All
his
right, he's gonna ring a bell,
Oh.
and
Yeah.
Liz Dot's gonna poke his head in, and he's gonna go sort of with this look of death in his eyes. Yes, young master. Could you take them down to the catacombs, please, and then send in the next client? But bring them from the regular line, please, Liz Dot. And then if anybody wants to check Gavin's motivations here.
I have a 25.
Only some of that is to piss off Liz Dot, that he's taking them from the normal line and not the express lines. but 60% is to piss off Lizdot. Anyhow,
I like doing that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Staying true to his.
Yeah, common ground.
yeah, nobody likes Lizdot. All right, so Lizdot is going to take you out of the office, and they're going to send in somebody from the other line, and they're going to be like, "Oh, it's been 3 days, thank God." And they're going to go, and they're a ghost though, so like they've been fine. They're just bored. They've read their whole book. And he's going to take you to a back door, and you're going to walk across a courtyard, and then he's going to take this big key ring, and he's going to open up this like rusty old gate on like the side of the building, and it's going to just it blocks off the entrance to like some big stone steps. And as soon as the gate gets opened, you can you take a step in and you can feel cold air rising up from the catacombs. And then he goes, "Here you are, sirs. Enjoy." And then leaves. He seems pretty perky.
Oh, good. Well, I mean, like, he got out of the office for a couple of minutes.
Yeah. All right. So you are now at the steps to a dungeon.
Oh.
Well,
Finally, we get to root around in some rich people's trash.
hot dog. I guess we need a lantern.
Sure.
Yeah.
We can say that they just have those and you could have grabbed one. So I don't want you to go down in the dark.
I'm sure it's on like one of the poles.
Yeah. And does anybody have like dark vision or low light?
I do.
You do?
Pretty sure.
I also have a little thing in Valencia's pack that she keeps on her, and it's just like a little headlamp that I like put on Valencia's head as she takes point.
Does she have one of those color changing
Yes.
leads?
Yeah.
For nighttime.
that just like changes different colors.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So you can see, and then you go down, and you find yourself in a corridor, and it's just a very long corridor. Is it sort of like not enough to like be slippery or dangerous, but like just a long corridor that's just sloping down. It's about 10 feet wide, and it's got to be like 150 feet long. And there's torches every 10 feet, we'll say. So it's like medium illuminated. You two, if you have dark vision, would have no problem seeing in here. And do you have dark vision?
I think the Vidal can have dark vision.
Humans don't.
Humans don't. You still have no problem seeing between you grabbed a torch, there's torches on the walls, and Valencia's got like a light up dog vest. So it's fine. So you are in a long corridor, and a swarm of crawling insects covers the floor.
Ooh.
It is not nice down here.
How big are these insects?
Oh, they're just insects.
Oh, okay.
Are they the delicious kind?
Did you say malicious or delicious?
Delicious.
I mean, I think you could candy them and anything would be delicious, but these are not the kind of insects that you like, you know. You don't want to eat something that like eats the stuff down here.
Do you eat bugs?
They have a bad flavor.
I've been known to.
Oh, what kind of bugs are those?
Actually, this is something I would absolutely know.
Not with a roll like that.
Yeah, not with a roll like 9.
Gross bugs.
Yeah, these are the ones you don't want to eat.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, you walk
All
down
bugs.
and you get to a door, just a normal wooden door, which is stuck.
Don't. Also, the bugs we don't want to eat are the reason that we had the first campaign.
But they're so cheap.
To reiterate what you said earlier, hot dog.
Yeah.
So it's just like a singular
It's just
long hallway. that
it's a
ends in
long
door?
hallway that ends in a door and the door's stuck.
Oh, okay.
Is it a wooden door?
It is a wooden door.
Are there visible hinges on the wooden door?
The hinges appear to be rusted shut. I think if you're going to think back when Ogvin says he hasn't been down in here in years, it's believable.
Huh. Okay. Is there like, can I? Lantern's on a pole.
Yeah.
Unhook the lantern, hand it to Enor, whoever's nearby.
Sure.
And then I'll try to use the pole as a lever.
It's going to grow. Actually, make me an opposed strength check for like your strength as the lever versus the stucky nastiness of the door.
Twiggy rogue.
6.
Nothing.
I can heat the metal.
You do have heat metal.
I
I was
have
wondering
heat.
if
I've
you
got.
did.
I have heat
A
metal.
classic spell.
Sure. All right.
Melt
I mean,
those hinges.
melt
I'm gonna
the hinges.
melt those hinges. I guess what?
How does
kinda
Slock
go
cast spells? Yeah, I'm curious.
Just like, okay, hold up. You gotta get it right.
This is amazing. I've never seen a druid at work, really.
All right. So you have chosen a manufactured object, and you can cause the object to glow red hot. And any creature in physical contact with it is going to take fire damage. So no one's touching it, are they?
No.
No. Okay. Well, in that case, the hinges are just going to melt, and the door is going to and fall backwards.
Nice work.
Slock turns around and just gives him one of these.
Now remember, everybody, we found the door like this.
It's better now.
Yeah.
What door?
Ah.
I mean, if they're
thinking.
I mean, maybe the thralls just turned around. Well, who knows? Anyhow, you get in. You are now in a second room, and you have entered it. It's a pretty nondescript room. It's got some cases and stuff like that of like basic stuff, but this isn't the sub basement, and this doesn't say like the land records department or anything like this. Is just other files that have been sitting here to be kept, I suppose. And as you enter the room, this howling, screeching sound fills it, like and dissipates.
Can I make a perception check to kind of identify the direction that it's coming from?
Below you.
Oh. Wait, underneath us?
Yeah.
Like we can hear it.
Sub basement.
Yeah.
Because we're only in the sub basement right
You're in the
now.
Right.
basement.
Oh, we're in the
You're
basement.
Oh
and there's
my
the sub basement. There's the sub basement.
All right, we got floors to go through.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess we look for the way down.
All right. Well, on the other side, there is another door.
Okay.
Then you leave this door and
What's in this room?
files.
Okay.
But not the files that you're looking for. Like, basically assume that every room here, because this is their records. Like, this is bank statements, taxes, loan documents. Like, this is like where all of that paperwork goes to die, kind of literally.
Is it neatly kept?
It looks like it has been neater kept in the past, but we'll say that in the past 2 years, which is when Sevmila got promoted out of the 6th district, things are looking a lot less neat.
How, like, is it organized in a way that you would be able to find, like, an individual's
Yeah,
debt
it's all
records?
alphabetical.
So I would be able to find... Slock would be able to find his own debt records.
If you owed the Orzhov any money, you would.
I mean, made some purchases I probably didn't need to make when I was younger.
All right, so this room only has the files up to C, so, but presumably, because it
Wait,
goes
that
like,
means it's got my files. Nog looks through the A pile and finds a Nog.
a Nog. You have a minor debt of, we'll say, 2,000 Xeno.
Okay.
What do you want to do with it?
Can I erase it?
You can take it with you.
Sure.
I mean, you can't, like, it's like printed.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, a printout, essentially. So it's
Right.
not just paper or like pencil on paper,
would
but
we
you
know
could
if
certainly
would we know
make
if
it
this is the
disappear.
only record of this?
This appears to be the only records they're keeping at this. There might be other records somewhere else, maybe. I don't know. We'll say yes, this is your only record. I haven't really thought about
Great,
your own
I take
personal
this.
debt records.
And I hide it away
All right,
in among my person.
perfect. You no longer owe 2,000 gold to the Orzhov, at least as far as Oghavan's concerned.
Hey, I paid off my student loans.
All right, so you have worked through your way through here, and now you leave through the door, which this one thankfully is not stuck, just
Okay.
old and rusty and slow moving, and you enter another very long corridor that terminates abruptly and goes to the left, and then
All right. I follow the
Yeah.
corridor, trying not to step on bugs.
all right, there are a lot of bugs on the floor. So you eventually go down your corridor. It's not a very detailed dungeon, and you come up to a door on your left-hand side.
Okay.
So, do you want to open this door?
Does
I
it keep
would like to open the door.
Does it keep going, or is this like another?
This is there. It keeps going past this, but there's a door on your left side
Okay.
down this corridor.
Cool.
Okay, I check this door.
Do you check it so you don't just open it right away?
We should...
I mean, Yeah, there was a scream down here, wasn't there? A hideous sound. I look through the keyhole.
Ooh.
Where's my room here?
Would you like someone with dark vision to do that for you and describe what we see?
Yeah, sure is black.
So do you touch the door to look through the keyhole?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, unfortunately for you, this door's trapped.
Oh, I was just gonna say too.
Got the rogue.
Womp womp womp. I'm just gonna roll. What's your armor?
16.
Oh, boo. Well. Wow. Oh no, this works. Okay, take 2d4 spike damage as a spike shoots out and like jabs you in the hand as you go to put your hand on the door.
That's your job, dude.
Oh right, 2d4. I've got to roll it. Where'd my d4 go? Ooh. All right. Take 6 damage.
Extremely loud swear word.
Watch out, there's traps on the door.
On the bright side, this trap is now disabled, and you may now enter the door.
Is it just like a spike that shot out?
Yep.
I take it off and I bring it with me.
Perfect.
I have a question. How would you have disabled this? How would anybody have disabled this trap?
Magic.
Yeah, you roll disable trap.
Disable
and
trap. And I was just like, yeah, if I'd known this was there, you just like, there's a pressure plate and like a spring-loaded thing, and then it shoots out, and then you use it to hurt the prelate.
I like that idea. Yeah. Well, would you like to do the honors? You went through hell to open it.
I kick the door in.
All right, the door swings open, and you're in a room that looks very similar to the first room that you were in that you came in after the corridor. It's like basically the same size. This room, however, features just like it seems like it's been more wrecked.
Oh.
Now this room is that we said we got up to C, so this is D and through F here. This is D through F in this room if anyone's looking for records and anything like this. But this room looks like it's been ransacked almost more recently, despite the fact that it's a trap door that no one set off.
I just do like my inquisitive thing of like a quick once over of the room.
Sure.
To see if like there's tracks or any kind of indication of what did that. So that's 26.
You don't see any tracks or anything like that, but you see something glittering in a pile of rubble. And what it is a golden collar that's inset with a ruby.
How big?
That big? But with like big gold medallions hanging off it.
Okay. So like for like a small, like not a human sized collar?
It's too small to be a human's collar.
A sub was attacked.
Sorry, we just see the collar?
You just see a collar on like sort of buried in some rubble.
Oh.
It's not super hard to spot, but it's not like completely out in the open, like sitting in the middle of the room being like, hello.
How big is it? Like it's... Oh.
Yeah.
I pick it up.
It's too small for Valencia, but Valencia is too big for most pet stuff.
Yes.
All right, you pick it up. That's the last thing of interest in this room.
Damn, I thought it was
That's
going
the
to be
last
trapped.
thing you see.
No,
I was really hoping it was also trapped.
I mean, none of us have put it on yet.
Yeah, that's
no,
true.
no one's put it on. I
Would
would
it fit
think.
any of us?
Not on the neck. But a fit.
It would be a tight fit. Well, actually, it'd probably fit around your neck because you're a goblin. But there's no way. Slot could wear it as a bracelet. And probably wouldn't fit around Enor and Avenir either.
I've already got a Kiki bracelet.
That's really nice. What is that?
I don't know. It's a collar. Is it broken or was it unclasped?
It looks like it was unclasped.
Okay. Weird. I leave the room and continue down the corridor.
Yeah.
Perfect. You come down to another door. How exciting. This
Is
door.
this M through Q.
Well, we're only at F.
Oh,
There's a lot of people in Ravnica.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
all of these are like printed out hard copy files, so it takes a lot of space. We'll say about 3 floors to get to the bottom of this.
Right. Okay. So this is the basement. I just continue along the corridor until I find a way down.
All right. Well, so the next room there's a room that you can go into, and there's a corridor that continues on. So do you want to go into the room, or do you want to go into the corridor? Or do you just
mean,
want
if
to
this
go
is-
in the
I
corridor?
assume they're just rooms
Yeah.
of records.
Yeah.
Like unless there is something weird about the door that makes me think that it's not just another room of like people's financial histories.
I'm inclined to feel the same way. We could just kind of keep
We
going.
don't need
All
to
right.
search every room.
All right. You skip F through G.
Okay.
All right.
Wow, that is not a big gap.
Nope.
Well, I didn't realize I'd be putting everyone's financial records in here. So I've
You're
got
the one who's making this.
well, I didn't well, there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I didn't realize we'd be searching for everyone's banking history while we were down here. So anyhow, you finally get to the end of this corridor, and now it opens, and now there's another door that looks like it opens into like another room.
Okay. I check for traps.
This door's not trapped.
Sick roll.
It's not trapped. I open the door.
You're fine. This
one.
this room has records and stuff like that. It also has the skeletons of a dozen giant rats that have been piled into the corner.
Piled.
Man.
And a giant round stone boulder that has deep gouges out of it. Who even knows where? Like, did they build around it? It's impossible to tell, but it's weird.
Close the door.
So you don't go into the room; you just open the door.
I mean,
if you want to explore it,
I just love the concept that there's like we can see the skeletons of several giant dead rats, but there's also one other slightly gianter rat who's
Yeah.
still alive and is kind of overweight now.
I feel like I've had a nightmare that involves something like this, so Nog does not enter that room.
All right, you go down and you go past to the stairs, and you can sort of feel yourself sort of winding around as you sort of descend. Now you find the stairs to sub-basement C. As you descend to the sub-basement level, you are immediately met with another huge door. This one is 15 feet high and it's made of skulls. And as you get down to the bottom of the door, swirls of ectoplasm dance through the air, and these 2 white flashes fly into 2 of the skulls high up, and their eyes light up with a ghostly gray light. "Oh," says one skull.
Nog just kind of claps at this light show.
"It looks like we have an adventuring party." And then the other skull says, "Oh, if they're a party, I'm returning my invitation." Oh, they do. Then they both laugh at you.
That was pretty good.
No, nothing so garish. We're working. You see, we're with the agency, and we're here to check out a vault. Apparently, some stuff's gone missing from it.
"Oh, I see. So you're working, are you? Do you have a working dog as well?"
I do. He's a dog with a job. She's a dog. He's a dog.
He's Nog, and that's a dog.
Yes.
She's a dog
Yes.
with a job.
Wow. Then they look at you and they say, "Is that one supposed to be an elf? It looks like he ate the other 2 elves that were hiding in his trench coat." Oh!
Hey, these guys are pretty good. They're pretty funny.
Are you here in any sort of official capacity?
Oh, we make our own fun. You look like you smell like patchouli, hippie. Oh,
Come down here and say that.
no.
What's patchouli?
It's like cardamom, only you don't eat it.
Oh. The absence of cinnamon.
Patchouli is like one of these, but made out of hippies.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you told him to come down and then
Wait,
said
time
no,
out, time
and
out,
then
time
laughed
out. You've
at you.
insulted the three. Where's his insult?
Well, he hasn't talked to them yet.
Avenir, can you say something so that we can hear all the insults?
Can we get through, please?
Oh, you look like you belong in a basement. You know how this works.
I had to climb up 4 levels to get here.
Great.
Then you'll know exactly what happens. You can grease our palms or you can grease the floor. Ah!
Wait, but you don't even have palms.
And then a skull at the bottom opens up.
Still no palms.
You get the feeling that they want you to put the money in the mouth of the skull.
But we could put anything in there.
Here's a tip: wear less patchouli. Right?
What's patchouli?
It's like cardamom.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like cardamom, but for smelly bodies.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I didn't actually give you your personalized insult yet, Nog. They,
Great.
I mean,
Yeah.
anyhow, they they want you to bribe them to open the door because you're still in an Orzhov cathedral.
Isn't it your job to open the door?
It's our job to do a lot of things, but it's not our job to do the things for free. You expecting charity? We're the Orzhov. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Luckily, I stopped by the church and got out.
All right, so you throw some money in, and then the door swings open. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
And then they say, "Oh, how is it being half the size of your dog?" As they walk through, as you walk through.
That's just like your opinion, man.
Oh, it's my opinion. You're half as smart as well. Oh,
That's a good one.
Okay, yeah, they got you there.
pretty
You
good.
gotta
Hey,
admit.
See what I'm doing, by the way? I'm leaving. Something that you'll never get to do. Shame.
The door slams shut behind you. You can hear some grumbles. All right, so now,
Now we'll never get to leave either.
yeah. Once you go through the door, this floor seems more not good than the last floor, and also you notice that there is some sort of foul magical darkness that seems to be dimming the light down here. So you don't really notice because you don't have dark vision, but you do. So you're like, it's darker than it should be. Why don't I see as well? So like you can
Sort
see
of magical
your
blackness.
your field of vision is reduced by about 15-20 feet. You can just see less in front of you than you would normally expect to. And you can just tell that there's just like, it's just got bad vibes down here.
How's it smell?
Moldy, wet, cold, and damp.
Smells like patchouli down here.
I checked the mandatory fire evacuation map that should be posted next to the door.
The mandatory fire evacuation map has had several claw marks slashed through it and is unreadable.
Oh boy.
Man.
All right, so do you just walk ahead? Do you...
I kind of want to detect magic. See what that weird black haze is.
Yes, it is definitely some sort of foul magical field, and it seems to be coming from below you.
Oh. And the floor is not great.
The floor is not. We'll say that things are more ransacked around here.
As a ranger, I have a thing called primal awareness where I can sense humanoids.
There's no humanoids down here.
Do I have detect? Can I detect an animal? I can do a bunch of stuff with animals.
Ooh,
Nope.
Can we toss like one of the torches into the room?
you mean down the corridor in front of
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Absolutely. All right. So do you do that?
Yes.
Okay, great.
DM, I do that.
About 15 feet in front of you, a well-camouflaged pit trap opens up and goes.
Whew!
Oh,
That could have been you, Avenir.
couldn't have.
Me.
But now that
me.
you know it's there, you're able to just hop over it, essentially.
Okay. I advance slowly and carefully, knowing this place is trapped.
Yes. You come to a junction. Ahead of you is a room. And to the right of you is a corridor that seems to continue off and then take another turn.
Is the door labeled?
The door is not labeled, or if there was a label, it is no longer there.
This place is way off regs.
I don't think it was ever on regs.
So do you want to look inside or anything like that? And keep
never
going?
been on-
I check the door for traps first.
All right. This one is not checked, but it is locked. But one could easily unlock it, I feel, with an application of skills and or violence.
I pick the lock.
All right.
Oh, I was going to apply violence.
All right. What's your what you have?
Actually, it has been literal decades since I've had to pick a lock in D&D.
It's just sleight of hand check. Usually.
It's sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
If it doesn't work,
18?
Yeah, that'll work. Their lock is old and rusty and crappy, and it kind of squeaks open.
Notoriously the easiest kinds of locks to open.
The floor is covered in square tiles that alternate white and black, and you think at one point this would have been quite a nice little Orzhov motif they have going here. But not so much anymore. Now the floor is covered in rubble. And do you want to look around the room?
I would like to, yes.
All right, make me a looking around the room check.
Perception?
22.
22.
16?
19.
11.
You two notice that there is something glittering and gold jammed in the corner. And you go to pick it up, and it's another one of those collars, and this one is inset, not with ruby, but with amber.
Amber. I'll trade you my amber collar for your ruby collar.
Absolutely not.
I'm holding out for the emerald one. Green means go.
Do they are they like from a set?
Yeah, they look like they're matched, except one has ruby and one has amber, but they look identical, same size, same heavy gold materials.
Boy, I sure hope we didn't leave one if there's not like a third one that we left upstairs.
Yeah, exactly. Like the diamond one is behind, door N through O.
Yeah.
Neat.
Just out of curiosity, would they have been about the right size to fit around the neck of a giant rat?
No.
Okay, good.
Maybe a thrall.
Maybe a thrall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any alive rats or animals in this room?
There's not as many alive rats as you might think there would be in a dungeon like this now that you think about it.
Huh.
Anyhow, there's nothing else in this room unless we're up to G, F, G, H, I, J. Unless their last name starts with H, I, or J.
Oh, okay. Well, leave the room, I guess.
All right, you continue down the corridor, and then you sort of back up, and then you go to the right, and then you sort of take another right-hand turn, and it's not a very exciting corridor, and it just gently slopes down. And as you're sort of reaching towards the end of the corridor, everyone make me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
20.
15.
21?
18.
All right, Slock, as the person who's rolled lowest on perception, you feel something come up behind you, and then when you turn around, it's not there.
Bracken.
Anybody else feel that?
I haven't felt anything since I started working here.
Yeah, I am hungry too.
No, not like food or gas or like gas from eating too much food. Like like a
The
fourth
three things
different
that
kind
the three
of
things
thing.
that you could feel: food, gas, or gas from food.
Yeah.
Things did get a little darker, but that could just be the mushrooms kicking in.
Wait, have you been eating the mushrooms from the inspection?
Had to have a taste to figure what they were.
Do you have any left?
Sure.
Can I try?
Guys, this seems like the wrong place to trip.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
this is an extremely bad place.
We gotta surround ourselves.
They're also not
I mean,
really
it gives
good
you
right now.
but it
so
does give them a +1 to perception.
Oh.
I would not recommend them in this state. If you want some good stuff, I'll hook you up on the top side.
Oh, that's the kind of thing somebody says before we all die.
Look, if we ever get out of here, I mean, when we get out of
Yeah.
here.
When I retire in 2 weeks, I've got 5 dry grams that I'm going to do.
No can do. I've got to no can do. I got to go to my kid's graduation ceremony after this.
What'd you feel?
Like something was behind me, man, but there was nothing there.
A Slock at the back of the group?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sure it's probably nothing. Maybe just the wind.
Can you do a? Do you want to have a check in with Valencia?
Sure, yeah. Valencia's like sniffing around as this is going on. Bad stuff, huh? What direction?
She seems to indicate that it doesn't come from any direction. It's gone. Like
bad
it's
vibes
weird.
all over.
Can I ask? I'd like to ask Valencia if she what specifically she like smells. That's bad.
Yeah, what did she smell?
Cats.
There's cats down here, and I hate cats.
Cats.
What? I thought you enjoyed cats. No, they're terrible. Unless you eat them.
It tastes like piss.
Wait,
You can't talk
you've
to
eaten
animals.
a cat?
No, he just says that. Out of
Don't mind him. He's on the
on-
mush.
he's tripping.
He's tripping.
Is he still talking
They
about
taste
the
like
mushrooms?
piss.
All right. Well, while Enor is tripping and Valencia is getting unsettled, you come to the end of the corridor, and there's a door, and it is unlocked. This one.
Oh, good.
I check for traps.
This one is not trapped. That's why I was like, you want to check for traps? Because I was like, ooh, I trapped the first one. But many more maybe. But anyhow, you come in here and there's no traps, and you can open the door
Okay.
Carefully.
very carefully.
Very carefully.
This is another room of records.
God,
But
it's
you
all
can
records down
but
here.
you can see that there's another door at the back of the room. So do
Okay.
you want to just move through, or do you want to move through carefully, or what do you want to do?
Like this was the end of the corridor that we had been moving through?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, knowing that there were pit traps in the other rooms, I move through carefully.
You got that spike you can tap with.
Are there torches in here?
The torches are less frequent and dimmer down
Okay.
here. Clearly, they don't put as many torches in this area, but like they've gone from every like 10 feet to like there's 2 torches in this room, and it's pretty big. It's probably like, I don't know, 20 feet by 40 feet or something like that. So there's very dim light.
I mean, it worked last time. Can Nog just like throw another torch in the middle of the room?
Yeah, you can grab a torch off the wall and throw it into the room. Nothing happens. There's no pit traps in the floor. You do, however, scare a group of 3 centipedes that come crashing down from the ceiling and attack all of you. So who wants to roll initiative?
All right. I remember how to do combat.
19.
That's a good one.
11.
18.
13.
Well, I can tell you that my centipedes rolled extremely well.
Ruh-roh.
Great.
Having advantage on initiative is great.
All right. So Nog, what was your initiative?
18.
Perfect. And Enor,
14.
Avenir.
19.
All right. Well, I'm going to say that Centipede 1 gets the drop on you, but Centipedes 2 and 3 have to go after Nog because they did not roll quite as well. All right.
I'm going to grab a book for no reason.
Sure. Nog, a centipede comes at you. It is going to try to bite you,
Okay.
and it is going to roll an attack. Is a 12 going to hit you?
Nope.
Okay.
I got 15.
It bites at you and clatters harmlessly off your armor. All right, Nog, now it's your turn, and you can try to attack a centipede if you'd like.
Sure. I actually have a close quarters shooter as one of my feats. So I kind of like see like as it's coming, I sort of like dodge to the side a little bit and then pull out my trusty little hand crossbow. And I look down and I blat try and shoot it in the face.
All right, make me a shooting a centipede in the face roll.
Okay. Seems good. Does a 26 hit?
Yeah, that hits pretty well. Roll me some damage.
Sure. 8 damage.
8 damage. Geez. Okay, you're going to blast this tiny centipede into green goo, and then the other centipedes are going to get really mad, and they're going to try to attack you again.
Can I still do stuff on my turn?
Yeah. Or if you have more stuff to do on your turn, what else do you want to do?
So as a bonus action, I can actually cause Valencia to attack too.
Oh, does Valencia want to attack a centipede?
She's gonna try and charge and stomp on one of them.
Okay. To roll me a charging and a stomping on a centipede.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, so 19's going to hit. All right, she's going to stomp on a centipede.
15 damage.
Is going to crush harmlessly underneath her huge, massive paws. So what's just happened is that you threw a torch in, 3 centipedes harmlessly crawling along the ceiling doing centipede business, got scared by that, fell down, went at you, Nog, and then you blasted
I would like
one
to
in
point
the
out,
face, and then
it
Valencia
attacked
stepped
me
on the other
first.
one. Yeah.
What it came right for us. You all
You all saw it.
We all heard it. We were being attacked. We were
And
being
my
attacked.
third centipede is going to try to attack you.
We got to get our story straight.
All right, does a 16 hit you?
It does, yes.
All right. Ooh, it's going to try to give you a bite. All right, it's going to deal 3 damage to you.
Ow!
We
this
all
thing off
saw
me.
it attacked us, and then Nog murdered all of them.
Well, he's only murdered 2 of them right now. Avenir, it's your turn.
I guess I will try to. I will roll Insightful Fighting. As a bonus action, roll Insight versus Deception. 19. How deceptive are these centipedes?
They all they care about is eat and make more centipede.
Okay. Well, that seems like a fairly understandable motivation. So I'm going
Me
to.
too, bestie.
Yeah. I want to make more centipede too.
In a fine mist across
Yeah.
the floor.
We're going to make the beast with 100 feet.
Oh, wait. What are you going to do to that bug?
Goodbye.
Oh,
no.
Oof.
I automatically miss.
Oh,
Oofa
the
doofa.
centipede, so scared and seeing its brothers die, it just weasels out of the way. I
I
believe
only carry this sword for insurance purposes.
Enor, I think it's your turn now.
Oh, great. Are they still within 60 feet of us?
Yes, they're pretty much right on top of Nog.
Great. We're going to cast Mind Spike on them.
Whoa.
I think that might be a little bit of overkill, but you do you.
Yeah, make a saving throw against wisdom.
I think Mind Spike's a cantrip. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's their wisdom? Oh, good.
How wise are these centipedes?
They're not very wise. Although I
Not if
rolled
they went
really
up
well.
against us.
13.
13, that does not hit, or that does not succeed on your part. So you're going to take 3d8 psychic damage.
Wait, okay. It is not a cantrip.
That's why I was like, I think this seems like overkill.
It's a second level spell.
Jeebus.
Okay, so the centipede, because you mind spike it, has just like a real.
5.
It's dead. It just has an incredible moment of realization that it's a centipede, and this is the best its life is gonna get. And I think you can't tell if it's the massive pulse of psychic energy or just the realization that it's been missing out on a lot of other things, and now it's going to die. That really pushes it over the edge, but it dies, possibly due to embarrassment. And you have dispatched the centipedes that fell off the ceiling and got a startle.
Good work, everyone.
Good job.
Yeah. Everyone contributed.
Yeah.
I learned about the centipedes learned about us.
Valencia,
Then everyone found out.
Valencia, or like, you said it was kind of like disheveled. Is there like a book or anything that's like lying on the ground?
There is a broken spear that's covered in rotted feathers on the edge of the
Okay,
ground.
Not that. Basically, Valencia's like dragging her paw on the ground to get like the centipede guts off of her from stomping on it.
Because she's not gonna lick her paw clean or anything. No, she's too smart
She's
for
smarter
that.
than that.
Yeah.
I smash it with the PHB.
All right. That's aside from the door on the other side, that's all that's in here. So, do you want to leave the
Look up
room?
at the ceiling.
All right.
No more centipedes on the ceiling in this room.
I'd like to point out that the torch tactic is 2 for 2 on identifying bad things within a room.
Do you want to take
true.
the other torches on the wall with you?
I'm gonna grab the torch that I threw. Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, you have cleared the room, and then you walk down a corridor, and it comes to a split, and one way goes left and one way goes right.
Is it marked at all?
No.
It's got to be left, right?
Follow your
Is
nose.
there a particular smell coming from either
Yeah,
of them?
Valencia does a sniffy sniff. His dog senses.
There's more smell you think coming from the left.
We should go that way.
Yeah. Valencia says we go left.
Okay.
All right, you come up, you go down the corridor, you go a long way. I assume you walk very carefully.
I'm every like 20 feet, I'm like tossing a torch, and then we're like, okay.
Valencia's just going absolute like bead of sweat every time you throw the torch.
Ooh, spicy fetch.
It never occurred to me. I'm causing my dog some real trauma.
Yeah.
Like, don't go get it.
I said go
My
get
better
it.
instincts, yeah.
So as you toss the torch, you notice, because it's really hard to see down here because of the gloom and the darkness and this awfulness that's sort of seeping up from the floor. And sort of as you hit the back wall, the torch sort of clatters against it, and it seems that you almost see out of the corner of your eye something go for the torch, but then it vanishes. Now make me a perception check.
18.
21.
19.
9. Oh, because are you watching this?
I've stopped paying as much attention to the fact if there are traps or not, and I'm just really stoked to be throwing a stick every little while.
All right, so you're having a lot of fun throwing the torch, and you sit and you see the little sparks, and you hit it to the wall, and you see what you think looks like something weird, and then all of a sudden, up behind you, does a 15 hit you?
What are ties?
Your armor DC is your armor class is your DC to hit you. Okay. So a 15 will hit you if your armor class is 15.
15 hits.
You feel something at the back of your calves.
Ugh.
You take 6 slashing damage as something just nails you in the back of the calf.
Expletives I can't say on stream.
But then you turn around and there's nothing there.
Okay. Can I look at what? Did anybody see anything?
I saw you throw the torch.
Yeah. But then something like slashed my calf.
I mean, is he injured?
He took 6 slashing damage.
But he's cut?
Yeah, he's cut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's your problem. I mean,
Yes. Can I look? Is there anything different, like weird about the wound? Or
No,
anything
it just
like
looks
that?
like just a normal, like you've been sliced with a claw kind of wound.
I mean, I look around. Is there any what did it? Is it a trap? Is it?
There, you don't see anything. What? Make me a perception check.
25.
You notice a jingling of a bell somewhere. Not that kind of bell. Like a collar bell.
Yeah,
collar?
that was the
Yeah.
collar.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Are you seriously
Yeah.
out here?
Yeah.
Does this fall under speak with animals?
God, I hope not.
All right. You make your piss, 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 piss noises, and all of a sudden, a ghostly panther walks through the wall. And then hops through the other wall.
Oh man.
Oh.
Did it have a collar?
It did not have a collar.
Does Kitty want a collar? I unclasp the collar.
Kitty doesn't come back.
No.
But once you hit the end of the wall, there's a door on the other side.
Yay! I throw my torch at the door again.
The door is a normal wooden door, and it is a simple stuck door.
Oh, hey, Slock, can I get a cure light?
Do I have cure light?
Cure wounds?
Oh, I got to cure wounds.
Yeah.
I got cure wounds. You want me to cure your wounds?
I would like that, yes.
Are we going to leave our slash friend not cured?
I mean, I got 42 hit points.
I lost a quarter of my health.
Oh,
Jesus.
okay.
From 6 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'll cure wounds on Avenir. I just kind of...
Magic hands.
Uh-oh.
Magic hands. Magic hands.
It's going to make him hot.
No, you need the warmth that helps the circulation.
Yeah,
Hot
yeah.
hands.
Yeah, that is nice.
You feeling it now?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Mr. Avenir.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
The only downside is you can't really do it on itself because it's kind of just like...
Yeah,
Yeah, you get what I mean?
Your hands can touch everything but themselves. Oh, wait.
Wait,
Shoot.
did Enor give you some of those spores?
No, I paid for them.
So,
Yeah.
when I threw the torch at the door, no traps or anything?
No traps. But this
Okay.
door is kind of stuck, but it could be brute forced or otherwise opened.
What was the term that popped up before? Apply aggression?
You could have. I think it was like lock picking or violence.
Yeah.
I'll choose violence.
All right, choose me some violence.
All right.
Wake up.
Is this 26?
Yes, the door. That's definitely all right. Now roll me some damage for like punching the door, I suppose.
Oh, okay. How do I do that?
I
Were you
think
using a
unarmed
weapon
is-
or unarmed?
Unarmed strike.
Yeah,
1d4, I think,
Yeah.
plus
Yes.
strength.
yeah. Plus your strength modifier.
4? Oh, no. Excuse me. 1 die plus 6.
Well, that'd be your to hit.
To hit.
That's-
So
that's
1d4
my hit.
bludgeoning.
Okay.
Then it would be plus your strength modifier.
So 4. Yeah, you're
4. Okay.
All right,
four.
4. You mostly punch all the way through. So if you punched it again, it would open.
Like just a hole through the door?
Yeah, he punches a hole through the door.
I'll punch it again.
The whole door sort of crumbles. It's kind of wet and moldy. So, it's not great down here. This room, when you come into it, has a higher ceiling than some of the other ones. This room also looks like it used to be nice, but has now fallen into more disrepair. And there's a carved statue that's on the south side of the room. It's one of them Orzhov saints of compound interest or something like that.
Like, Slock gave the door the old 1-2. Is it just like, this is life and this is loam?
Yeah. Yeah,
Nut-tats.
you give the door a 1-2, and you open the door, and you can see on that statue is a golden collar, and it is inset with citrine.
Oh.
Well, do you want this one or is it mine?
I don't have much need for worldly possessions.
Okay. I grabbed the collar.
All right, great. And on the other side of the door, you have Oh, I'm sorry, I missed something. There's also some graffiti on here in this room, and it says ruby, amber, citrine, emerald, sapphire, because presumably whatever was writing it has then been killed.
Hold on, wait.
Oh.
This feels like something I should
Ruby,
be writing down.
emerald, citrine.
Amber.
Amber.
Ruby, amber, emerald.
No, ruby, amber, citrine, sapphire, which is what you presume it was being in the process of being written before the author. I mean, by the way, it looks like the sort of like the P sort of like turns into like a squiggle and just ends.
So ruby, amber, citrine, sapphire?
Yes.
Okay, and we have the
Are the
citrine.
crystal gem.
You have ruby, amber, and citrine.
Okay, all right. So hopefully that means that sapphire is somewhere still in here.
And emerald.
Oh, emerald's
Yes.
at the end of
Yeah.
that. Ruby,
What-
amber, citrine, sapphire, emerald.
No, ruby. I think I might have missaid
Yeah.
it too one time. Ruby, amber, citrine, emerald, sapphire is what
Okay,
it says.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, it spells races.
It's not a cool thing to do.
Because I was writing, I wanted to write it down like quicker to keep up, but it's ruby, amber, citrine, emerald, sapphire, and the first letter spells races. Do we think that's anything important?
Maybe, are we sure the last word is sapphire and not sapphic?
Oh, could be.
Oh, you
Good for them.
It is to
Yeah.
you do get the SAPP is all you get,
Yeah.
so it could be.
Okay, all right. Well, that's
I haven't been
concerning.
to the sapphic races in a long time.
Doodah.
All right.
Yeah, I lost
Sapphic
50.
races.
Sing the song of the Doodah Day.
So
I
you
lost 50 gold at the sapphic races.
I would like to put
I
this
lost my
necklace
girlfriend.
you can wear the necklace.
on. How do I look?
You look blinged out. This is an Orzhov necklace. You saw what you saw. This looks like the kind they have these cats they like to keep called Twilight Panthers.
Uh-huh.
That they have golden necklaces around them.
Yeah.
So this looks like one of those necklaces. And as you, and then once you've grabbed the necklace, are you just making a beeline for the door, or are you moving carefully? How do you move through this room?
I'm throwing torches.
You're throwing torches. As you throw a torch, out of the shadows leaps another one of those ghost panthers,
Whoa.
and it goes at you, and it is going to try to attack you. So
Oh.
everybody roll initiative again.
Great.
Torch tactic, 3 for 3.
14.
14.
20.
All right.
14.
18.
Boo, I only got a 13, so I'm going to go last. So in that case, sounds like it's going to be Nog, Enor, Slock, and Avenir.
Sounds about right.
All right, Nog, make me an attack on this hissing ghost panther that just popped out of the shadows at you.
How, close am I to it?
You're not super close to it because you tossed the torch, and then when the torch landed near sort of the shadows near the doorway, it sort of jumped out
Okay.
and got taken by surprise.
Well, I will shoot it.
All right, roll me a shooting a ghost panther.
23.
That's definitely a hit. Roll me some I shot a ghost panther damage.
10.
10? Oh, the ghost panther looks grievously wounded and then vanishes back into the wall.
Oh.
Cracking a shot in the west, kids.
Wait, did this ghost panther have anything around its neck?
No.
Okay. We should just try to talk to them next time.
Next time I see it, it's getting another mind spike.
Yeah. And Valencia's like, where?
Okay.
All right, so now you've...
Never suffering a cat to live.
How is Valencia vibing now that there's ghost cats everywhere?
She's not particularly pleased about it. She, much like Nog, is not a cat person.
Right. Would be just terrible if this place was infested
Roll
with
to
ghost
see how
cats.
many points you restore. 1. What's your whiz modifier?
+0.
1 it is.
Are you're a druid with 0 wisdom? Perfect.
Awesome.
I love
I'm
it.
a big boy.
Dude, I love it. I
I'm a
love
big
it.
boy.
I am here for it. Okay.
It's more of a hobby.
Well, now that we're eliminating the local fauna, should we continue?
Yeah,
I didn't
let's
say it had been eliminated. I just said it simply receded back into the wall because
If I don't see it, it's
we-
gone.
we spritzed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you spritzed it essentially.
I grabbed my spray gun.
Yeah.
Hey,
Down.
All right, past the sort of. When I say doorway, it's not like a closed door like the other ones. This is just an arched doorway that leads down to a set of stairs, and there is a sign beside it that says sub basement with an arrow pointing down.
We
We made it.
Well,
I throw a torch.
all right, it clatters down the stairs and ends at a door.
All right.
Seems safe,
We will
kids.
carefully move up to the second door.
All right, the door in this one, on this floor, I swear to you, the last floor, which is good, is a locked door, and it is a good door. and it's like pretty solidly
Good door.
made.
Okay.
And
Big
it
door,
seems
it's my
like
friend.
this door, unlike many of the other doors, people have wanted to maintain.
Okay. Is it labeled in any way?
No.
Okay. Well, I
I mean, it says sub basement, but
and we didn't get like a key or anything from Ogavin, did we?
did.
We did?
you got a key ring.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Then
Wait, it was a key ring?
He tossed a ring of keys at you.
Oh, I thought it was one key. Hey, remember all these doors? Maybe we could have used these.
Yeah, we use
mean-
these.
You know what? Yeah. I just pocket them again. Do we want to use these keys or?
let me give it one shot. I used to do this when I was bored in college.
Sure.
14.
Not gonna do it.
Let's use the keys.
All right.
You unlock the door. This room, unlike all of the other rooms that you have come into, is round for some reason. This room is lined around and now you are in the real estate deed section. Unfortunately, this floor, being the sub basement, is I mean, I would refer to it, even by the genuine standards of the 6th district, is dank. The floor is moist. There's murky pools of liquid in the corners of the room. Things are dripping down the walls, and the vibe here is extremely bad. You get like it's just like something feels angry. It is even dimmer and darker here, so you can barely see anything outside of the light.
Right.
But you still have torches and stuff like that. All the torches are out here, by the way, so it's only the torches you have to carry at this point. And your dark vision is reduced by another 15 to 20 feet. Something is, and then you can feel a sort of a wind pushing against you. And as you enter the sub basement, you hear that howl again. That
As somebody who can like understand animals, vaguely all the time, and when you cast a spell, does this sound like?
This doesn't sound like an animal.
Okay.
I think this haunted basement might have something hostile in it. I see if I can relight any of the torches.
Yeah, you can relight the torches.
Okay.
But they sputter against the darkness and the wet.
Does this make it seem more cursed or less?
This is better lit, but still the same amount of cursed.
We are better able to perceive the bad vibe.
But I will say that now that you are in the sub basement and you've got the torches lit, you can see a little bit more. So do you want to look around the room a little bit?
I would love to.
All right,
Cautiously.
roll me
I
a
look at the
cautiously
ceiling
inspect.
first.
There is no centipedes on the ceiling. There are a bunch of bats on the ceiling.
Oh.
But if you haven't walked into the room and just like blustered in, you're not going to startle them.
Okay.
20.
20,
27.
27,
20.
20,
Nat 20.
nat 20. All right, great. You are all going to easily see that in one of the corners there is a golden collar that is inset with emeralds.
Oh.
That's race.
That must belong to this lesbian we're looking for.
Or lesbians.
That's true.
That's Sapphire S. Lesbian. This one's yours, Eonora.
Hell hath no fury like sapphic ire.
It's definitely my color. I will approach and retrieve the necklace.
All right. You able to carefully approach and retrieve the necklace. You do not disturb all the bats on the ceiling. They get put away for another encounter. And you can move on to the door on the opposite side of the room, which opens up to yet another long corridor.
All right. So there were no records in the first room. That was just like an ante-chamber?
It's like an antechamber and stuff,
Okay.
and it's not the records you're looking for.
Right.
But you
Okay.
are in the real estate records section.
Okay. I move through the door.
You
or
move-
into the corridor.
You move into the corridor, and you see piled in the corridor against the sides are sacks of things that were once green and are now moldy and rotten. And they look like they were at one point like sacks of like chopped up stuff, essentially. I don't know, it's weird.
What kind of stuff?
hard to tell because it's rotten and moldy, and it looks like it hasn't been fresh for, I don't know, dozens of years at the least.
The records.
Not records. Not
Okay.
the records, but this looks like it was something else that was brought in here.
Oh.
Food,
Make
potentially.
can I make a nature check on it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, heck.
I'm
9.
struggling with those ones.
Is it plant matter?
It's plants. It was plants.
Oh, it was plants.
Now it's mold and dust.
Is it Twilight Panther nip?
Yeah.
It's catnip.
Oh, so these cats are tweaking.
Well, they were tweaking.
and now they're, yeah.
They're tweaking on the ghost of catnips, but that's okay
Yeah.
because they're ghost cats.
Can I? Is it still like usable catnip?
I wouldn't say so.
No.
It's been down here for, like I said,
So cats wouldn't
many
be
years.
attracted to it?
I don't think a living cat would be attracted to it,
Okay.
but perhaps a deceased cat would be attracted to it.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to scoop up some to bring?
Not especially, but it is a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why we make Slock do it.
I'll put some of the rotten catnip into my pocket.
Great. Okay, so you have a big handful of rotten catnip in your pocket.
Pocket nip.
Pocket nip.
All right. At the end of this, it's another door. It's all very exciting. Would you like to just barge in and open the door?
Nope.
Nope.
Throw the torch at it.
You throw.
Trusty torch.
Does the torch have a name yet?
I mean, we should now,
Yeah.
right? It's a part of us.
Jonathan.
We keep throwing it
All
away.
right, Jonathan Torch.
All right. As
Jonathan
as
Torch
as
there.
Jonathan Torch blobs against the door with like a sort of a gentle, underhanded lob, I assume.
No, it's Jonathan Wick.
Oh my god. Yep.
All right, Jonathan Wick is rudely bisected by a wall blade trap.
Nog gets on his knees and just like, you gave your life for us.
As you can see, it's a sensor that if you pass through the area, like a blade goes whoosh. But
Cool.
would anybody like to try and disable it? I assume.
I don't think I can.
I can try.
Yeah.
All
Have
right.
a rogue.
Yeah. Sleight of hand to disarm a trap. 14.
I think that maybe worked.
Okay.
I wonder if there's something that you could use in the environment to test.
I use the pole that the torch is, or that the lantern is on. Huh. I try again. 8.
Oh, surely this time.
What
Yeah.
kind? So
It's like a sensor. It's like, you
Yeah.
know, the laser sensor.
Yes.
That when anything passes through, it triggers a big blade that swings out.
and it go. What?
Can we see the laser?
How is the blade oriented?
It's oriented so if this is the door you have to open,
Yeah.
there's a blade that slices through the wall. It comes out.
Like a side guillotine.
Yeah, a side guillotine
Like a
essentially.
side gear. Does it run
Tasteful
from the
side
floor
guillotine.
up?
It pops
ever been
out
to
from you can
Sen's
see now
Fortress?
that you've seen it twice.
Yeah.
You can see that there's a slot in the wall and it slides in and out of.
Okay, but it like goes from the floor up, so we can't like limbo under it.
No, I you know what? It doesn't go from the floor up because it's designed to kill you the first time you open it if you're not aware of it. So it starts like 2 or 3 feet above the floor.
Oh.
And it ends like 2 or 3 feet below the ceiling.
Now, Nog,
Yes. What's it? Sorry, hold on.
I know that you're grieving right now, but
loss of a friend.
it's tough. It does get easier, but right now it's tough. And I understand it's the only thing you can think about. But if you want Jonathan
Yeah,
to live on,
I called him Mr. Wick.
if you want Mr. Wick to burn brighter than he ever burned in our hearts, can I get you to crawl on the floor underneath the trap?
I could do that. Me and my dog have to go mess someone up because they killed our torch. Yeah. Okay. So Nog's gonna kind of like get down
Like army crawl.
Yeah, and do like a little army crawl.
Okay, so you successfully sort of come up.
And you're sure that like this it's not just gonna bisect me?
I mean, I can heal you if it does.
You did a good job healing Avenir.
Yeah.
All right, so you crawl under, and as soon as you crawl under, it goes above your head, and then back into the wall. But you're able to get to the door.
Am I alive?
Yes, the door is locked. Did you take the keys with you?
Yeah, they've been on me the whole time.
All right, so you can unlock the door.
Just will that stop the trap?
We'll say-
Avenir, you know traps. Does that stop the trap?
Probably not.
Like, can we see the laser in this thing at all?
We'll say it's like a magic laser, but if you
Okay.
put like dust in the air, it would probably catch on it.
Okay.
Like maybe some dusty old rotten
Can
catnip.
Nog do that?
Yeah. Do you have any dusty old rotten catnip on you?
I got it in my pocket.
All right, you can chuck some at and see if it.
All right, I'll kind of chuck some of the.
Wait, I'm on this. Just
Yeah, you're covered in catnip now.
great.
You're doing great, dude.
Did you see the laser?
Jonathan would be so proud.
Don't you say his name!
Mr. Wick.
Can I make another attempt to disarm the trap?
Absolutely.
Okay. Thieves' Tools let me add my proficiency bonus to checks to
that'll-
disarm
that-
traps.
That'll probably make it so it's not so unreasonable for you to get this trap.
Okay, just hold still.
Did it work this time?
As far as you know, I
What did you roll?
a 2. So that would be a 11.
No,
Yeah.
it's not that hard. I just kind of figured you might be better at disarming traps than
I thought I might be too.
We're gonna say that if you set it off 3 more times, that the mechanism's gonna break because it hasn't been used in like 50 years.
Slock, can you play some form of like
Yakety
limbo
sack.
music?
Yeah.
Bum 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 cha. Bum 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 bum. Hey.
So
Bum
Nog
bum
kinda
bum
like
cha.
does like a limbo.
Bum, bum, bum.
Nog does like a limbo back and forth, like on
Bum cha.
And it gets
I think
stuck
we broke it.
halfway up, and then it sort of like grinds against the wall, and then like just gently comes to a rest on your chest without cutting you, but it just kind of like comes out and then gets stuck and then sort of slips.
I roll a
Because-
22 finally.
The trap's disarmed.
So it's like I'm trapped underneath it right now.
Good job, Avenir.
You you did it, buddy.
Your number was 20.
We all got there in the end.
Okay, so not for nothing, but can we lift it off my chest?
I like take out a pen and I just lift the blade. It's very nicely balanced, actually.
That's a really good. If somebody worked here who remembered that traps need annual maintenance, this never would have broken.
All right, so I kind of Nog rights himself and first scoops up the bisected pieces of Jonathan Wick
Right.
and puts them in Valencia's pack and goes, "Sleep now, sweet prince," and then unlocks the door using the keys.
All right. You walk into the door. You are seemingly at a dead end, but also in this room is a terrified giant centipede.
Another one.
So roll some initiative or try to charm a centipede.
Ooh, I'd like to try to speak with my. Wait, animal friendship?
Sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can.
Yeah.
Send a friend.
I'd like to befriend the giant centipede.
All right, I'm going to look up animal friendship.
Okay.
But while I'm checking the rules, tell me how are you what are you telling the centipede so you can make it your friend?
Just talking about, having a bunch of limbs. Just like, whew. They don't give you any kind of like, any room to kind of like stretch your legs around here. That's tough. I mean, I guess you got your own place. Job seems pretty important. But, it's a shame that they haven't spent, are they doing anything for you here? Like, I try to play to its
All right.
sensibilities.
So it works because its intelligence is lower than 4, which is
Sick.
good for you because if it's above 4, it's an automatic fail. And so the centipede's like, oh, it's I don't like it down here. It's gotten weird. Something's real angry. Have you seen my 3 boys?
Your 3 boys.
My sons, my tiny centipedes.
Oh, it's funny you mentioned that. We ran into 3 very handsome young centipedes.
It does a little, turns in a circle. It says they are handsome, aren't they?
They said they actually had really important business to attend to that could only be done by them because they're so good at their jobs.
Oh, maybe they're getting me a Mother's Day gift.
Yeah, they on their way out, they said something about how much they loved their mom.
Hey, what are they? What's she saying, Slock?
It's not good. It's not good, dude.
All right, well, the huge centipede is going to be like, oh, I see you've unlocked the door because I don't know how to get out of here. Thank you. And then it crawls away.
Good luck finding your sons.
We are gonna have so there's no other way out.
Not that you can see currently.
I feel like we're just putting this boss battle in another room.
How stable is the floor?
The floor seems pretty stable. Does anybody want to look around?
Yeah. I'll search the room for hidden doors.
Oh.
Full investigation of other things in the room.
Sure.
12.
17.
27.
27? 12?
12.
18.
18. 27. Enor, you spot a little door that's weirdly high up. It's like 6 feet off the ground. It's like a small door, and it's magically hidden.
That's a cat door.
Weird place to put a servant's door.
Pepito is home.
Is there anything else of note in this room?
There is another exit door, but when you see it and I just wanted to resolve the 27 first because that was high enough to see that. But when you go to open that door, a huge gust of wind pushes you back and won't let you go any further. It's just like an unnatural wind that prevents you from going into what says the land, title, and deeds storage area.
That's where we're trying to go.
Yeah.
How far away is that?
The land, title, and deed storage area?
Yeah, the deeds themselves and whatnot in there.
Presumably, they're just on the other side of that door.
Okay.
Finally, what you were
Cool.
looking for. Do you want to investigate the secret door?
Yes, I would.
All right. So you just walk up to it and open it?
Yeah.
Congratulations. You open it up, and it is a cat door, and there's 2 of those collars in there. Inset with sapphire and amethyst.
Oh,
And once you have those 6 collars in your possession, the wind dies down and the door to the land, title, and deeds storage area opens, and you hear a screaming wailing coming from the other side.
Hello?
They got killer pipes on that thing.
Psst, 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 psst.
Not again, please.
Oh.
My cats can't take it anymore.
Are you using your druid powers to cast?
catnip.
No, I'm just using my I love animals.
Okay, well, a Twilight Panther bounds out of the wall past you and into the room that you're looking to go to.
Thank God.
That means it's safe.
Nog just freezes because he knows he reeks of catnip right now.
Oh, yeah.
They'll
You
like
do, 2 of you do. It's great.
Yeah.
Well, you got it in your pocket. I'm coated in it.
Well, they'll like you.
Yeah, great.
All right, so do you want to go in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So as you finally enter this room, the bottom of the sub basement, you see it. What you've been looking for, rows upon rows of records in poor to heavily played condition, we'll say.
A rage-ripped deed.
Before you can really get too far, you can see on the floor there's a collar that is inset with a black pearl. But this one is around the neck of a ghostly twilight panther that is sleeping there. And behind, and as you go to look at the twilight panther, a huge wraith rises up out of the floor and screams at you. And you are going to have to roll initiative.
Jeez. All right.
Oof.
Oh, come on.
12.
6.
13.
My wraith did not roll very well. She got a 7 on her roll, which is not very good. So that means basically everybody except Enor gets to go first.
What about this panther?
The panther is not currently hostile to you. It's asleep.
Through the scream? Wow. Okay.
It's used to its owner.
So I'm going first.
You're going first. She's risen out of the floor and she's screamed at you. All right.
What do I see in this room beyond the books? And
You see filing cabinets. Some of them have been knocked over. Some of them have been, the contents have been scattered everywhere. And water dripping from the ceiling. You see some moldy mushrooms growing out of like one corner. Puddles on the floor. A sleeping ghost cat and a screaming wraith wearing Orzhov garb.
Can I take the necklace off and throw it at the wraith?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. I was like, is this yours? Here.
Clunk. As you take the necklace off, you see a cat spirit come by and bound through and sort of loop around and then sort of like wind its way into the necklace and then join its master in the fray. And now there's a wraith and a cat.
God.
Cool. Cool.
That was worth a shot, I
Yeah,
guess.
no.
All right. The cat rolled significantly better, actually. So the cat gets to go before Slock.
Okay. Well, as my regular action, I
Did you have the citrine collar?
had the citrine one.
All right. That doesn't really matter. They're all the same Twilight Panther, essentially.
All right. Well, years of MMOs have taught me to go for the ads first, so
Yeah, clear the ads.
I'll shoot this new panther.
All right.
Oh, that's a nat 20, baby.
All right. Roll. So do you just get automatic max damage there?
Is that how crits work now?
a
You
bonus,
double the
too.
random part,
Oh.
I think.
That sounds right.
So that will be 13 damage.
Well, that is absolutely perfect. That is a very good number because you hit the citrine cat and then it vanishes and the collar clatters to the ground.
Okay, so basically, Nog was like, "Here, you want this necklace probably because they're your cats? Take it." And then the cats show up, like, and does the thing that you just said. He goes, Nog's just like, "Ah!" Shoots it and it disappears.
You've disapparated the ghost panther.
Cool. And then I run to the opposite side of the room.
Okay, the wraith has not yet had a chance to like attack you or anything like that. So
Yeah.
are you running away from her?
Yeah, I just want to not be near it.
Okay, you are. That's probably for the best. Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah.
All right. And then Avenir, it's your turn.
I
A wraith
hide.
Screams at you. You hide.
Yeah.
There's plenty of places to hide. You can hide behind Slock or any of these violent cabinets.
And Slock you count as obscuring. Heavy terrain.
I'll just find like a cabinet or something to hide behind,
Okay.
so that I am hidden. I can do that as a bonus action, actually. And then I will ready my letter opener. I've got a throwing knife.
All right. So you'll ready an attack essentially.
Sneak attack, baby.
Yeah, I'll try to sneak attack. I will hide, and then actually I'll sneak. I'll ready an action for when it attacks Slock.
Okay.
If it goes after Slock.
For when
Well,
it attacks Slock.
You're standing
Nog.
in the doorway. You open the door. You saw a wraith pop up. There's one cat that's like at this point kind of maybe waking up by her feet. So that's going to be a problem next turn. And then you've dispatched one of them, but she hasn't even taken an action yet. She's just screaming, as they're wont to do. So all right, Cat 1's already out. So, Slock, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Start smacking a wraith with a staff.
All right, you're going to try to hit the wraith. Excellent. Roll me an attack. What was your
Initiative?
initiative again?
6.
6. Okay.
5 on the die.
Run me through how I do this again.
So you roll a d20,
Yeah.
and then on your thing you'll add your attack modifier to it
12.
and your proficiency bonus.
15.
So yeah, it would be because you're attacking with your quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff.
So it would be your strength modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
So 6
Yeah,
plus this.
plus your die.
12.
12. Great. You hit. She's not heavily armored. She's a wraith. And she looks at you, and she's got like all of the people in this family, she has blonde hair. You can kind of tell, but the eyes are sunken in, and she looks really horrible. And she says, "Are you one of his horrible friends?"
One of his horrible Oh.
What did you call me?
How much damage did you do?
Nice.
9.
9. Perfect. Okay. 9 damage marked on her. Okay. Now, Enor, it's your turn.
I love looking over on your side, and I just see on your phone Mind Spike.
Yeah, I just wanted to make this over with. We're going to cast Mind Spike at the 3rd spell level.
Okay.
So you'll make a
Wisdom save?
wisdom save against 16.
Okay. Oh, would you believe nat 20?
Damn. No spikes today.
No spikes today.
We still have more options.
All right, so
but
you
that's my
try
action.
to mind spike, but it doesn't work. But because
Oh, wait, sorry, that's a failure. I do get half damage on you.
you get half to. Okay, great.
So that's gonna be 4d8.
48.
7.
Oh, right.
7 and 8 is
15.
15. 22. 25 divided by 2 will be 12.
All right, so 9 plus 12 is 21 damage marked on her. And all right, and she's going to scream at you, and she's going to say, "I, Angelica Gobran, how dare you!" And then she's going to try to attack you, Enor, because you just did quite a lot of damage to her.
That's expected.
Why do I know the name Gobran?
Because it's Oghavan's
Oghavan's
last
name.
name.
Oghavan.
Probably because you remember
Is
names.
this his mom?
This is his
Probably.
grandmother, I think. Or
How old does she look?
She has been down here for probably... Well, she's been a ghost for a while.
Okay.
Great grandmother.
Yeah.
The matriarch.
So she's going to try to hit you, and she can do 2 things, and she's really mad. So first she can create Spectre, and then I've added bracket of cat, so she's going to summon one of her 7 ghost panthers into the fight. Whoops.
7.
You found 7 callers.
yep.
Yeah.
I thought we
did.
found races.
The race sab.
No.
Oh, we
Race
fa-
Sab. Yeah. Race Sab.
This cat's Ruby.
Base car.
Ruby,
Base.
ruby, amber, citrine, sapphire, amethyst, emerald, black pearl.
Yeah. That's the one the Black Pearl's the one that's sleeping in front of us.
Yeah, Black Pearl is going to wake up next round though, but it's a cat, so it's not gonna they don't.
It's-
They take their time.
Its turn will stretch.
Yeah, that's what it's doing right now. It's like, all right, and then she's going to attack you, and she's going to try to life drain you, which is real bad.
That kind of sucks, yeah.
Oh, but does a 9 hit you?
No.
Oh, thank goodness for you. All right, so she tries to attack you, but doesn't.
Does my ready to action go off?
Yeah, I would say your ready to action goes off because she's
Okay.
attacking somebody in close combat that's in your party.
Plus 7. Oh, 26.
26, that's definitely going to hit her.
Okay. For 7 damage.
Okay, now what kind of damage is this?
Piercing.
Piercing. She is, now hold up, I've got some, she's resistant to many types of damage.
Yeah, undead. Or, yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, yeah, my hand crossbow would also be piercing.
Yeah. She is resistant to. Oh, perfect. Here it is.
I
let's
assume
see.
slashing, bludgeoning, piercing.
Damage resistance: acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
All right, so halves damage.
Half
But
damage.
not psychic.
But not psychic.
So my quarterstaff was bludgeoning damage.
Oh, so she only took 5 off that, of course. My bad. All right, so how much damage do you do? Because she's damage resistant.
3.
3. So, okay. And then I'm going to take off
half of everything. Half of.
well, not half of the psychic. So I'm actually going to. You've done. Yes, I've adjusted the amount of damage you've done to her. You've not hit her though. The mind
yeah.
spike was pretty good.
Yeah,
So
I think ghosts now have pretty low AC.
They do.
But they've just got a load of hit points.
they got a lot of hit points and,
And
they're
DR.
quite and they can't be poisoned or given necrotic damage, obviously. As you try to hit her, she is going to turn around and she's going to scream at you and says, "Oh, you're just like Ogden. You have no respect for the old ways." And then the Ruby Panther is going to attack someone, we'll say. But I haven't. But who will it attack? There's 4 of you. Cats are pretty indiscriminate. It's going to try to attack Nog.
Okay.
All right, so Nog.
I assumed
have
all
2
the cats were going
claws.
to attack me, considering I'm covered in catnip.
So on Claw 1, does a 21 hit you?
Sure does.
And on Claw 2, does we know a 15 hits you.
Yeah.
Oh, how rude.
Double hit.
All right, so that's 4 damage, 5 damage. You take 9 damage from the ruby cat.
Ow!
I forgot something.
Oh.
Because I was hidden. Sneak attack.
Sneak attack. All right. Right, that's where most of your damage
yeah.
comes from.
So add 5.
Add 5?
That's halved.
Okay. All right, I have marked more damage on her. All right, and she has gone. Ruby Cat has gone. Nog, it's your turn again.
You stupid cat! And I like shoot it point blank.
You're going to shoot it point blank?
Yeah.
All right. I think that you're probably going to get it.
Probably with a 26.
Yes. Roll me some damage.
5.
The cat is not destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
The cat merely is like,
All right.
and
And then I will use the bonus action. Valencia's joining in on the fight,
Oh,
and we'll punch this cat. We're doing the tag team combo.
not Valencia's on Valencia and Nog are ads.
Yeah. We're on ad duty. 15.
15. That's definitely a hit.
Okay. That's not a D8. There we go. That will be 11.
11. The cat dissipates.
Great.
Ruby has been removed from the battle. So you've taken out 2 of the cats.
As a bonus action, I high five my dog. Or sorry, a free action.
A free action. You can high five your dog as many times as you want. You can even give her a treat as a free action.
I do that. Wah.
I mean, she did get to just chomp a ghost cat in half, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
When you do that, the ruby collar clatters to the ground.
Okay.
So there you go. Pearl finally finishes stretching, but rolled really badly on initiative, so they're not going to go for a while. Avenir, it's your turn.
I will roll insightful fighting against, what was her name?
Jenica Gobran.
Jenica. All right, so she needs to roll deception. I roll insight.
All right.
11
What am I checking deception? Like, what is that?
against 11.
But like, what is that? Is it wisdom or int?
Charisma.
Charisma. That's one of her best stats. But I rolled really badly. I only got an 8.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I see through her.
You see through her? Well, she's
Yeah.
literally kind of see through. What do you want to see about her?
How to sneak attack her without being hidden.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Basically, you can just make her so mad about Ogavin that she will get distracted. So if you yell something about Ogavin, she'll get mad.
Oh, yeah. No, wait, we hooked him up with one of his awful friends. I hit her. 19.
19? That is a hit.
Okay, so add up these numbers. Add 4. Have 9, 13, so 6 damage.
All right. I mean, she's you're starting to chip away at her. She's looking pretty good.
Okay.
All right, Slock, it's your turn.
I'm going to use my level 3 spell, Erupting Earth.
Oh, that's
Wait,
fun.
We're underground.
There's rocks. There's some stones.
Earth everywhere up in this.
Yeah. And that's a Dex saving throw on your end.
Sure. Let me just erupting earth because I'm not super familiar with that. It is, yeah.
An 11, I think you need to roll.
Yes. Choose a point. A creature takes 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half that much. All right.
3.
I must make a dexterity saving throw of 11. Got it. Well, she's actually pretty dexterous as well. Come on. Ooh. Well, I rolled a 15, so plus my modifier, that's 18. So do I take half damage?
Yes.
Okay, but I take quarter damage because it's bludgeoning.
You're going to take quarter damage. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no.
Okay.
4 damage.
Ah!
4 damage.
She's-
Why is she so dexterous?
She's a ghost. She can go through things.
Oh, God, you're just like him, making deals with the wrong kind of people.
What do you mean? Lady, you don't even know me.
Enor, it's your turn.
Let's try the Mind Spec again, but this time just at 2nd level.
Okie dokie.
That'll be me for 2nd level spells. So, roll against a 16.
Ugh, 8.
Great. So you'll be getting the full 3d8, which is 3, 10, 11 total.
11. All right. She's starting to look kind of beat up. But now it's her turn, and she is going to try to hit Slock. She's going to try to cast Life Drain on him.
Whoa.
Slock, this is bad news for you. Does a 25 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. I've just got to roll some damage here, which is a lot.
Can you imagine if you said
3.
no?
8, 13, 18. You have to you take 21 necrotic damage from Jenica.
Jeepers.
Okay.
And you have to succeed on a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, or your hit points maximum will be reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken until your next long rest.
Wait, so it would effectively do double damage then?
Yes, because they basically knock his life bar back.
Well, no, it just sets your life to whatever your current one is.
Right.
So you can't be healed.
But like, wouldn't it reduce your maximum and then do the damage?
No.
No.
Oh,
It just
okay.
it produces like you can't go back to full
Yeah,
until
yeah,
you
yeah.
take a long rest.
Okay.
So you have to first take 21 damage and then make me a Constitution saving throw. You're looking for 14 or better.
Wait, you're at 1.
About 1.
Oh my god.
21.
Okay, none of that doesn't affect you, but you just go. She sends you flying, and she just looks pretty pleased with herself, honestly, and she's like, "Ha! I'll show you for banishing me to the catacombs, you whippersnapper!" And then she's gonna summon another cat. All right, this is Amber
So we've taken out Citrine
and Ruby.
and Ruby. Okay.
Now Pearl and Amber are here.
Yes, it's the rainbow.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm very boring. All right. Let's see. So she's gone. It's Pearl's turn. So Pearl is gonna
Stupid cats.
try to hit Enor.
Come on. Oh, okay.
Or, yeah, but I don't think Pearl's going to hit with what's the hit here? With the bite 9 is probably not a hit.
Oh, just under.
Just under. Tries to take a snap at you, but misses Enor. All right, Nog, it's your turn again.
Great. Where are these 2 cats that are alive?
Well,
One just went after Enor.
yeah, one was just summoned by her, so it's standing beside her, and Pearl just went after Enor.
Okay, I will shoot at Pearl.
All right.
Does 14 hit?
Yes.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Their AC is pretty low because they're ghosts.
I do 9 damage.
The cat is badly hurt, but not out of the fight yet.
Okay. So as I'm shooting it, Nog is claiming like Nog is just like, I hate these cats almost more than I hate Ogavan, and I guess that's his war cry for it, and also sends Valencia over to go smack one of the cat that I just smacked.
Okay.
Does she react to that in any way?
Yeah, she's gonna say, I hate Ogavan, but hating cats is a greater sin than even being friends with Ogavan.
Wait, but I'm not friends with him.
Doesn't matter, you hate cats.
Yep.
She's an old Orzhov cat lady.
That's cool. You know what? I'm gonna stick to my guns, and I applaud you for saving yours. Anyways, my dog's gonna kill another one of your cats.
Ah!
Rekill?
Yeah. 18. And then that is 11 damage.
All right, the cat dissipates, and Pearl is removed from the fight. All right, Avenir, it's your turn again.
I stab the horrible wraith.
Go make me a stabbing a horrible wraith attack.
Goodbye.
Hi, it's 11.
18.
18's a hit. Roll me some damage and then take it in half.
Okay, we're gonna roll above something. Oh, okay.
Bigger enemies.
15, 19, so 9.
Oh, that's pretty darn. She's starting to look pretty beat up. So she's still angry. Slock, it's your turn. You're laying on the floor. You're injured. Well, I guess you're not laying on the floor,
Your
but you're
grandson's
injured.
boyfriend's band is actually pretty good.
He's got a future in music. Can I take cover?
Yes, there's so many things to take
I'd
cover
like
behind.
to run behind one of these bookshelves and take cover, and then use healing word to heal myself.
All right.
Which one?
Now, is there anything that you could do that might distract Amber, the cat?
Oh,
from
I
you?
also reach into my pocket and grab some of this old catnip, and I extrude it into
like a hot dog.
like a hot dog.
Yeah.
A sausage.
I extrude it into almost like a crescent kind of shape, so that it gets more distance as I like
You boomerang.
underhand it into one of the corners of the room that is not near all of my party members.
A catnip croissant.
Yeah.
The catnip croissant being very old and dry, kind of like flies a few feet and then kind of
Just
poofs.
there's like a
But that's good because the cat's like,
Flaky.
and that gives you enough distraction that you can dive behind like one of these upturned filing cabinets. With
perfect.
It's probably fine that all the filing cabinets in here have been turned over in Jenica's rage.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, also we just deployed cluster nip munitions.
yep.
All right, so now do you want to heal yourself?
I do. Healing word as level 2.
All right.
I believe I can do this. Oh gosh, where did I put mine? You're all smart. You got all your dice out already. 2d4s. That's a 4. That's a 1.
So, and then it's 2d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Whiz.
Whiz. Which
He put no extra points into
Well, you heal 5 hit points.
Yeah.
Hey, 6 ain't 1.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the party's healer, right?
Yeah. I mean, well,
The party's doing fine.
I'm a druid. I do all different kinds
You're
of stuff.
tanking and healing.
Amber it's their turn while Slock is doing this. Amber's kind of distracted by catnip, though. So I think Amber has to roll to attack on disadvantage because Amber is into the nip.
Who's she going after?
Well, it's good because I just rolled a nat 20. I think she's going to be going after you, Enor, because you said you hated cat so much. Or not Enor, Nog. So Nog, is a 17 going to hit you?
Sure does.
She's going to try to bite you.
Okay.
All right, so she rolls 1d6 plus 1 piercing damage. Take 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then she's going to try to claw you. Wow. Ooh.
15.
Okay. No, the claws miss, which is fine. So she bites you, and it's more like a little like playful nip because she's all
Get these
honked up on the
cats
nip.
off of me.
All right,
You're
Enor,
next.
now it's your turn.
One last time into the face at the 3rd level Mind Spike on the big one.
On the big one. All right,
So you're rolling 17 or 16 or higher.
16 or higher with my wisdom modifier. Well, I definitely don't roll that one.
Okay, great. So this is going to be the full 4 die. We get 6. Ooh. 14. 17. 23.
23. Okay, hold up. That is... Oh, she's so close to having her dead. She's so close to dead.
I don't remember who you are.
I am Jenica Gobran of the Gobran family of the Orzhov Syndicate, and my great-great-grand nephew has imprisoned me here.
Well, we could
He
talk about it
seems
if you stop.
smart.
We could talk about it if you stop attacking us.
Any friends of his are dead to me.
What?
She's insane.
We're not friends.
He sent you down here to finish me off. And it's her turn.
Hi.
All right, who's around? You're not around. You're hiding.
I'm hiding behind a bookcase.
Where are you?
I've been stabbing her.
So you're sort of directly behind her.
Yeah.
I think it's well timed that she wheeled around and tried to hit you.
Okay. Armor class 16.
All right, well, good luck. Let's see. Let's see. Does a 24 hit you?
No.
Damn.
It does. All right. First, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Doing this all
Oh
wrong.
boy.
Oh, man, you are rolling ones galore today.
No.
God
Natural
damn.
20.
It's the same statistical result, right?
Yeah.
As well.
What are numbers on a die, you know?
All right. Okay, well, she's not rolling very well, so that's good.
I mean, in the other hemisphere, that's going to be a 20, right?
From their perspective.
Take 15 necrotic damage. Your maximum hit points are reduced to whatever your hit points currently are until your next long rest.
What are you at there, champ?
3.
Sick.
All right, then she's going to summon a ghost panther.
Which one's this?
We've still got Amber on the field, so this is going to be Emerald.
All right.
All right, Nog, it's your turn.
Well, you said she's almost dead.
Very close to dead.
I have been on ad duty, but I feel like maybe I can try and finish her off.
Sorry. Was that an attack or an ability?
That was, well, it was her attack is life drain. Like
Because I can use my reaction to have damage.
Oh, that might
due
be a
to
hint.
uncanny dodge. Is
Oh.
this a thing you can dodge?
Let me look up life drain to see if you can dodge. Oh, I'm sorry. You needed to make another Constitution saving throw at the beginning of your last upkeep turn.
I mean, it all means the same. We're playing Magic D&D.
13?
Was that with your modifiers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
Everybody sick?
Your maximum hit points or whatever your maximum hit points are now.
Damn.
You
Forever?
got the healing.
Until it rests, right?
Until a
Yeah.
long rest.
Okay, yeah. That's fine.
That's fine. That's fine. All right, so you're actually at 11. Which is
Correct.
still bad, but not nearly as bad as it was.
Yeah, it's not as catastrophically bad.
All right, but for now, you're at 11. You're not doing so hot, but it's your
6.
turn, Nog, and she's very close to being dead.
Shooter 16.
That's a hit.
Well,
She's a bit of a glass cannon.
yeah. So it'd be 4 damage.
She has 2 HP left, so that takes her out of the fight. And as you deal the
okay.
last 4 damage to her,
Yeah.
she goes, ah! And Amber and Emerald dissipate and disappear, and the collars they were wearing had clattered to the ground and stuff like that. And she goes, ah! This is just my fate. Spend several hundred years in finance. No respect for the elders, I tell you. No respect for the elders.
Okay, boomer.
That's a nice one.
Hey, thanks.
Was I saying Mind Spike out loud while I cast that?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I find it sounds cooler when you do that.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Like one of my Ravnican animes.
I feel like it's probably good that I never attacked you, because you would have had that bonus, that you would have that penalty to Constitution on account of your uptipped stomach.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Glad we didn't take those shrooms.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are doing
Yeah,
okay?
definitely.
That was fun.
It's like, when she'd be like, did you see that ghost?
All right, so she's gone. The cats are gone. The only thing around here is some centipedes that are looking for their kids. And you are free to search the land, title, and deed storage area.
I do that.
Take
Let's-
a
yeah.
All right, roll me a looking
multi-hour
for the missing
investigation.
deed thing.
15.
17.
11.
11. You know what? It's a real mess in here. Jenica's been angry. Things are upturned. Records have been pried open. She's clearly kind of a lunatic, or was a lunatic, but now she's gone. And you can't find what you're looking for.
Huh.
Can Valencia sniff around to see if she smells any
After sausage.
well, yeah, any familiar scents from like any of the scents that we've discovered on the crime?
Yeah. Can Valencia make me an investigate check, I suppose?
Yeah.
She can use your stats.
She's got an entire stat block. She uses my proficiency.
Oh, great.
I literally have to roll that again.
Yep.
It went between 2 pages. So Valencia will get actually pretty good 21.
21.
Hot damn.
She'll give a good sniff over. And she's not going to smell Ogavin, because Ogavin is telling the truth that he hasn't been down here, presumably since locking his great-great-aunt down here. And, but, I don't know. Maybe it smells like somebody else has been down here.
Oh.
It doesn't necessarily smell like after sausage, like the victim did.
Does it by any chance smell like apple?
No.
No. Okay. What is it? Does she recognize the scent?
And if it's cardamom, does she recognize the cardamom this time?
Yeah, and the lack of cinnamon.
No, she thinks it smells like normal person.
So someone's been down here.
We've never met someone by that description.
No, but it sounds like a Kathleen name.
Norma person.
Norma
It,
person.
it doesn't. It smells like someone's been down here, but it doesn't. But well, I'm going to say that Valencia cannot identify who has come down here because it has been months, probably, since somebody has come down here. But somebody was here, but not with enough recency that she could be like, yeah, that person.
Yeah.
It smells great, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So somebody's been down. Somebody's definitely been down here, and we can't find the lease.
No.
Can we even find where it was supposed to be?
Yes.
Or is
you
everything
could-
like tossed?
Well, everything's been tossed, but if you spent long enough, you could find the empty folder that it's supposed to be sitting in.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
We were only here to confirm that it was here. And it is not.
Damn. This sucks.
Hey man, you get paid by the day.
On the bright side, you killed somebody that was really bothering Ogavin, so maybe he'll owe you a favor now.
Oh. Maybe.
Well,
Seems like the kind of thing that he might consider.
is there nothing else of note in the room that we can find?
There's gold. There's these 7
Oh
collars.
yeah. I loot the body, DM.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's these 7 jeweled collars
like-
that are worth just a huge pile of cash.
Sure.
Yeah.
We take those.
Yes, you take those and you can split them and get 500 Xenos each when you split them 4 ways.
Jeepers.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is investment banking. We put all that money in to get here.
I'm going to tip the thrall extra well.
Yeah, I feel like definitely this, you're starting to come around to this Orzhov rate of return thing.
Yeah, I guess it works.
Yeah. The thing
Thanks,
is they're not supposed to
capitalism.
return the riches to you. They're supposed to return them to themselves.
Well, I've been sliced to crap. You two look like you're glowing a little bit.
I cough up dust.
You know, you seem fine, actually.
The best time I've had in months. Finally, a chance to just, stretch it out.
Yeah. Do y'all want to call it a day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
All right, well, there are many. So this turned out to be a dead end,
Yeah.
but there are many more leads to uncover. And we'll have to find out where the mystery will take you in the next session of By Law and Order.
Oh my god.